Hey everybody, what's going on? Rob Cesternino back with you. Look at us. It's Holiday Mafia, and I'll be your host as we go through another fun-filled night of reality stars and podcasters accusing each other wrongfully and having a few murders along the way. And here with me to talk about it, of course, a guy I get the podcast with about the traders all the time. You can catch his coverage of the international seasons of the Traders, including the Traders Canada finale coming up later on tonight. Here he is. If you're not ready for this, it's Pooya Zavakili.
Someone order milk and cookies because the treat is here. Hello, everybody. Excited to be here with you all. Welcome to our castle where, we bring people in, we anoint them Mafia, we watch them take on the rest of the town, and we have a good ass time watching it.
Yes.
Welcome.
Okay. Well, Pooya, I love your holiday look.
Thank you. Yeah, listen, you said you wanted a little bit of production. We were trying to do something. You're always here with the costumes. I thought, let me do that. So a little behind the scenes, got the suit jacket, already had that ready, put it on, felt good, looked good. Everything was good. Then I put on the Santa hat, and that was way too tight. So
it was too tight for your, you couldn't.
Too tight. Santa's head has nothing on me.
And
let me tell you.
You went to the tickle trunk and then went in a different direction.
Yeah, and then I had this wig, and we went with this. Yes, no, not to shatter any illusions, this isn't my natural hair. So, yeah. All this the Brandon Donlin, Rob.
Yes, okay. Yes, okay, the classic Brandon Donlin.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we have a whole bunch of people to introduce you to here with us tonight. So let's go ahead and welcome them in, appearing with us and playing our game tonight in alphabetical order with us from Survivor 47, of course, from RHAP's podcast. It's Aysha Welch. Hey, Aysha, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing so good. Especially, have you seen Pooya's hair?
I have. It's beautiful. Luscious locks.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thrilled to have you here. And then also we'll see if it is a alliance of sorts. Also from Survivor 47, it's Gabe Ortiz. Gabe.
Wow, back-to-back 47 intros. Funny how the alphabet works, isn't it?
Yeah. Gabe, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I kind of have a bone to pick with RHAP Mafia, I'm not going to lie. Because last time, my guy Sam Phelan was the first boot. So I would like to, maybe not dedicate, but just let it be known.
Vengeance.
I'm here. I'm here not as justice, but as vengeance for Sam Phelan tonight.
Okay. All right. Well, let's mix it up from people not on Survivor 47 from the most recent season of The Amazing Race and Big Brother 23. It's Hannah Chaddha.
Hey guys, what's up? Sorry about that.
How are you?
I'm doing so well. How are you?
Yeah. Thrilled that you're here. Are you ready to play some Mafia?
I was born ready to play Mafia.
I believe that. Okay. Here with us, we have Survivor royalty from Survivor, the Australian Outback, and from Survivor All-Stars. And of course, Heroes vs. Villains, the great Jerri Manthey is here. Mafia Manthey. Hey, Jerri, how are you?
Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to play this. I've never done this before. So,
hey, we're so happy that you said yes. We're so happy that you're here. And we're so glad. Listen, we know what we're doing. We're saying, yes, put Jerri on this cast.
Exactly. Right? I know. Thank you. And I appreciate the support and the love. I really do. It goes a long way with me nowadays.
Okay. Well, here with us, of course, he just got done playing in Big Brother 27. It's America's favorite player, Keanu. Keanu, how are you?
What's going on, guys? How we doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to be playing some Mafia. I've never played before.
Okay. Are you just hustling us?
I could be. I don't know.
Could be. Okay. All right. Here with us, of course, we got to see him in Big Brother 24. Of course, the Veto Beast, Michael Bruner is here. Michael, how are you?
Hey, Rob. I'm doing good. Thanks so much for having me. Super excited.
Yeah, great to see you, Michael. What have you been up to?
Not a whole lot. I just went back to real life. Still an attorney and couldn't be happier.
What do you mean you just went back to real life? What were you doing for the last 3 years?
I don't know. I went back. I know some people. Well, I won't shade anyone.
Oh.
I went back to a life that I was very happy with, and I didn't feel the need to try to desperately cling to the spotlight.
Okay. Listen, we're hanging on here, Michael.
I'm just kidding.
Come on.
No, I got married since the show.
Oh, congratulations.
Moved just within the state of Minnesota, so still in Minnesota. Very cold here, but couldn't be happier.
Okay. All right. Here with us, of course, from the other side of the world for us. Here he is, an Australian Survivor champion. It's Myles. Myles, how are you?
Now, Rob, I've got a bit of a bone to pick with you because I was very deliberately not mentioning the fact that I'd won Australian Survivor when we were doing our introductions earlier.
What?
But I guess the cat's out of the bag now.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. So he's the worst player in Australian Survivor history, Myles.
Yeah, I was hoping that I would be able to like slide in and no one here had been watching Australian Survivor or anything. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm getting some intercontinental representation here.
Okay. Listen, your reputation precedes you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Joining us from Survivor 45, she was my winner pick, and I'm still not over because I felt so good about this. Sabiyah is here. Sabiyah, how are you? Hey, Sabiyah.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing great. How you been?
You had to bring up the winner pick thing. You know, Aysha, she was my winner pick and I was hers, and like nobody ever talks enough about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was I was sad about that too. You know, we're both third boots. So maybe it's you, Rob. I don't know. I feel like you
maybe.
I feel like Aysha was your winner pick too.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
Yeah. Jury's still out on that. But great to be here. Hey, everybody.
My bad. Sorry, Sabiyah. All right. Switching gears quickly. Let's bring in, of course, the intrepid Big Brother and reality TV reporter, Sharon. I'm sorry. I started Sharon Tharp. Let's go to her. I read my notes wrong.
Hi, Rob.
Hi, Sharon. How are you? Even though Shannon, Guss is next in alphabetical order, but I was too excited to get to you.
It's okay. Shannon and I are probably so used to that. At least I am. So it's all good. It's all good.
Probably will not be the last time tonight that somebody says Sharon when they mean to say Shannon. And here is, of course, somebody who would have never told anybody about Myles from Australian Survivor. It's our chief international Survivor correspondent, Shannon Guss.
Oh, shit.
Hey. Hello.
Hi, Shannon. How are you?
I'm good. Jerri Manthey is here. What?
Exciting.
That's crazy.
Okay. From Survivor 48, we just did a recap the other day. It's Shauhin.
How we doing, everybody? How's it going? I am excited to be here and play Ring Around the Rosie. What are we doing?
All right, here with us, she also just got done running the Amazing Race. Please welcome in Simone Chaddha.
Hi, everybody. Thank you guys for having me. I'm so excited to be here today.
Yes. Okay. Simone, do you know anybody here on the show?
I feel like Hannah Chaddha looks super familiar.
You're a fan.
But I just can't put my finger on it. I wonder if she was also on The Amazing Race.
Listen,
but I'm also a Big Brother fan, so I may have seen her there too.
Chaddha's a common last name in India, I will say.
Oh.
Exactly. We could be related.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you guys were.
Here with us, of course, we're so excited to have our chief Big Brother correspondent. Here he is. It's Taran Armstrong. Taran, how are you?
Doing great. Happy to be here, Rob.
Thrilled to have you here to play in reality Mafia, taking a break from the tour of Behind the Mirror.
Yes, which was great. Best-selling book, which is very fun. I do plan to do updates every day on this game live, so I apologize to anyone that listens to it.
Okay. All right. And then I'm very excited to have here with us, also from Big Brother 27, a fellow podcaster, Captain Will is here.
What is
Yes.
up? What's up, y'all? What's good? How's everybody?
Doing great. All right, we're getting ready to play some Mafia here now that everybody is here. Let me just explain the rules. So we are going to have a undefined for you all number of Mafia members, and there will be one doctor also in the game. The doctor at nighttime will be able to save one person. We may have a surprise or two along the way as well. So just be on the lookout, roll with the punches with us. We're here to have fun and give everybody a great show tonight. So with that in mind, and Pooya, anything else to tell everybody before we start the first night?
I think we're ready to cook,
Okay.
Rob.
So we're going to start the first night, and then the Mafia members will be notified that they are in the Mafia during this time. And when we all come back together, it will be your first time to see, take notice who's different, who's acting strange from when you've met everybody right now. Yeah, will be your decisions to make when we come back. Okay, so we're gonna send everybody off to Dreamland. Go take 5, everybody. Except for you, Pooya, because we have a date with the Mafia, and I'm not gonna say anything else until I get the all clear. Talk more about your wig,
which will be coming down in the first intermission because
too hot.
It's too hot, and I touched it twice, and now it got out of hand, so it needs to go. It looked okay in the beginning. Now it's looking a mess.
I yesterday was we had not put the star yet on the Christmas tree, not star to me, and we could not. That the star like needed to be like on top of something to put, and we didn't have the thing to like put the star on for a long time, and so I finally did it. But I had my son like I had him on my shoulders to put it on, and then I had like glitter all in my hair.
Oh my God!
Yeah, not good. People are like, Rob, where have you been? What are you doing?
You're a shining star always, Rob. Glitter doesn't change that.
Okay, all right. So let me know. Give me the all clear. I think that we're good, right? Okay. So this is what's fun about this is that you and we get to talk to the audience and we get to tell everybody what's going on. Okay. So here's what we are going to be doing. So we have 2 Mafia people already selected. And then there will be a third person selected randomly by the wheel. So that's how this is going to work. So let's go ahead and bring in our first member of the Mafia that production has selected. It's Hannah Chaddha. Okay. So we will notify Hannah that we have some incredible news.
Oh no.
Hannah, are you ready? How would your night change? I would say for the better if you were to join the Mafia with Pooya and me. We're not playing.
Oh no, I was dreading this.
You'll be so good at it.
I'm up for a challenge though. I'm up for a challenge.
Yeah. You're gonna be great at this.
Let's do it. Did you guys spin a wheel?
Not yet.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
You're the chosen one, Hannah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So now we're gonna bring in the second member of the Mafia.
Okay.
And what a treat it's gonna be for you to get to work with Jerri Manthey. Jerri, are you ready?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Jerri and Chaddha, you two are going to be the first 2 members of the Mafia. Now, this is where we are now going to let random chance intervene. And so we're going to actually spin the wheel for the third member of the Mafia. Okay? And Sam, whenever you're ready, spin that wheel.
Ooh.
Are we having fun yet?
Final teammate.
Very exciting.
Taran.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh. Sabiyah.
Let's do it.
I love her.
Wow, this is a stacked Mafia.
Oh my gosh.
I'm playing with legends. Wow. I have to step up my game.
All right. So there you go. So let's bring in our third member of the Mafia. And that is going to be Sabiyah, who should be here any moment. Sabiyah!
Yes!
No way.
Tell Paris you're in the Mafia.
Yes. Oh,
Also, if
this
you could
is
just rotate
great.
90 degrees, that would also be awesome. Yeah.
Hold on. Sorry.
Wow.
All right.
You guys.
Boom.
Yes.
Legendary.
Yes!
All right.
Yes!
It's
Okay,
ladies'
hold
night
on.
in the
Give me a second.
Mafia.
This is gonna be so freaking fun.
I know.
Okay.
All right.
I'm excited. Okay, sorry.
So now here's what we're gonna do also. Okay, so this is like the one little wrinkle that we want to give people. So we're going to have you make a decision right now. And we want to give the world, the rest of the town a little bit of like one little nugget of information to at least be able to have something to go off of, because we're going to go to daytime and we're going to have our first vote of the game. Okay. And in that one round, okay, there's going to be one player who is going to have an investigator power, a seer power, where after the first night, one person is going to have the ability to check one person to find out if they are in the Mafia. So you three are going to have the chance now to pick who that one person is.
Mm.
You're going to want them to not pick you back. You're hoping you're not on the radar at all to start things off here.
So we're picking somebody that has the ability to ask one of us if we are.
Now, not ask one of you. Ask that
anybody.
We were picking
anybody. Yes.
You're picking one person, and that one person will have the chance to ask Pooya and I. One person will say yes or no, and only for one round. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, only for one round.
Do either one of you have relationships with anybody that's
Well,
playing?
her sister's playing, so definitely not Simone, right?
For sure.
For sure.
I have a suggestion. If
Okay.
Keanu from season 27 of Big Brother. I'm pretty sure he doesn't watch any of these shows, Survivor, Big Brother, or
Yeah.
Amazing Race. He is very loud and proud about his reads that may not always be accurate, and I say that with the utmost love and respect for him.
Okay, it's a little tea.
I do feel as though whoever the investigator is going to be incentivized to be vocal if they end up guessing correctly, and I think that could get him in trouble. I think he would most definitely elicit suspicion from the rest of the group because of how vocal he is. So I feel like he's the perfect seer. And again, Keanu, I did vote for you for AFP along with Ashley. So I mean all of that kindly.
Peace and love.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was actually thinking Keanu for the first voted out.
Oh.
Why?
Okay. How come?
Because I don't know, maybe you do have a relationship with him. Sounds like you have some familiarity, but I think
Yeah.
it would be good to choose someone who, I don't know him at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
That's
But I
fair.
understand what you're saying too.
Okay,
though,
but
Hannah.
we got to get on with the game. So
Okay.
let's get our choice locked in here.
The seer. We need to pick the seer.
Just pick the one the person will have that ability for just one round.
Okay, let's lock in Keanu.
I'll go
I
with
trust
that.
like your reasoning. The only other person I would say is Gabe for the same reasons. I don't know if you watched his season, but he's very like overt with his opinions, very like the same type of energy, but just Survivor version.
Yeah, except Gabe is very, very
Yeah.
smart. Like he is.
He is.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's random too. You know, so but we can go with Keanu, but just keep him in mind.
I'll go with Keanu.
Okay.
All
All right.
cool.
Thank you three so much. We'll bring you back
Crazy.
with the town, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll check in with you after the first day. Okay. Next thing that we're gonna
Not
do.
yet, not yet, not yet.
Not yet.
I'm good. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna spin a wheel to say who is the doctor, which we've already told everybody that there is going to be a doctor.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so the doctor of the town is going to be, let's spin a wheel. Here we go. And round she goes. And the doctor will be.
Ooh.
Myles. Dr. Myles. Okay. All right. So let me ask you one question before we bring people back. Okay. So when we are going to tell everybody that there is a seer power, okay, and that somebody has been selected by the Mafia to have that investigator power, are we going to be messaging them when everybody is on the screen?
I believe so. Waiting for a confirmation from production to make sure that's what we're doing.
What I said that we should do in our production meeting yesterday. That I just want to make sure confirm that, because that's not necessarily what's in the notes.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Because ultimately we want them to. We want
we'll say we're going to message you right now.
React to it.
Okay.
So,
we're going to message you right now, and then they'll see like maybe like, oh, somebody flinched. Okay. All right. Can we ready? Bring everybody back.
Wait. Should we let Myles know?
Let the doctor know. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Let the doctor.
All right,
the
bring the
doctor will see us now.
doctor. Is there a doctor in the house? Is there a doctor here anywhere? Dr. Winner.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Are you ready to protect this town?
Okay. Cool. You know, I come from a family of doctors, so
I
was the disappointment who ended up doing reality TV instead.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Okay. I'm like the 5th Dr. Kuah there will be.
Okay, so you do not get a day one, or you can't save anybody right now, but we're gonna go to daytime, and then at nighttime we'll bring you back, and then you get to do your first save. Okay.
Cool. Very exciting.
All right. Good luck, Myles.
Cheers.
Okay. All right. Without further ado, are we ready?
Let's do it, Rob.
Okay, let's go. Hello, friends. Welcome back. We missed you all. Okay. All right. So once everybody is here, and I believe that is the case, right? I want to tell you all about one little wrinkle. The Mafia has been selected, and the Mafia had a decision to make. That decision was to give one person in the town the power of the investigator. Now, in this game, the investigator power will only be a one-time only use after the first day. That investigator does not know yet that they have that power, but we are going to send a message right now to the person who gets that investigator power. So that person will get a message in their private chat on Zoom as we speak. And that person will be able to investigate the Mafia one time after day one.
It's up to them if they want to share it or not. That's their information. If they
And
choose
it's
not
one
to.
night only. It's not you can't use it in the third night. It is only after the first day is over, in the nighttime that it's going to come after we vote somebody out. So how many minutes are these wonderful townspeople getting to talk about what they want to do? A couple. We'll see. All right. So, okay, we'll give you a few minutes here, and then when we will come back, it's going to be time for everybody you all have your board. We will have you lock in your vote to vote out the first person out of the game when we come back. Okay. Have fun, everyone.
Jeez. So we're voting
That's
before
how it
anyone's
happens.
killed.
God.
Jesus.
No one's even killed yet.
Wouldn't the Mafia just immediately kill their investigator?
That was my thought.
Oh wait,
Before they could.
are we starting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think that was
my
it.
bad. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm like, what is going on?
I was waiting.
I feel like that was a long time, so we've got some yappers as Mafia.
Good shout. I'm assuming no one wants to own up to being the investigator. Yeah. Whoever that is going to keep it private. Okay.
Well, that'd be a really good way to get yourself covered for the first round, to not get voted out first.
Also, won't they immediately be
Yeah.
killed though? I don't.
Well, I guess the
Well, the
I guess they
mafia
already know
knows
who
who
it
the
is.
investigator is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, if you are the investigator, the mafia already knows.
Yeah, they
There's
chose.
is there a
Right.
doctor in the game? There's a doctor in the game, right? The doctor can just cover the investigator.
Oh yeah, do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did
Oh.
they say that explicitly?
Yeah, they said doctor and then potentially other things. So if there's a doctor, I feel like, well, there is a doctor, and I feel like as a result, whoever's investigator should claim it like immediately, because that's just someone we can just clear.
True. No, that's smart. Did they pick the
Would be
doctor
that. I
already?
think now would
It's
be.
kind of it's like all quiet.
Right.
Wow. Okay. No one want to
I'm
claim
like,
investigator.
I agree with Miles' line of thinking. I think if you're the investigator, you pretty much, if you acknowledge, you get a free pass to the next round. I
Is that-
agree.
Because
did
there's
someone
no
get
downside.
acknowledged- Did someone get acknowledged as the doctor already?
That's
No,
what
we don't know who.
No, we don't want to do that.
Nah.
Oh,
The
okay.
doctor shouldn't say it.
Sorry, I don't
They're
know.
gonna get
I don't know how
killed.
this works.
Yeah, but the doctor should know that they are the doctor,
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
Right.
The doctor,
Yeah.
to be fair, like I know people want to play, but like will be useless soon. Like will be, but like you know what I mean? Like they're gonna immediately save, and then we can hard clear them
Themselves.
too.
Wait, so if you're the doctor, you should not share who you are. Otherwise, you
Yeah,
will
don't
probably
sh-
get killed by the mafia. Okay,
But
perfect.
investigator should.
Investigator should.
So,
It honestly
yeah.
doesn't matter because the doctor's gonna save whoever dies next. It'll either be themselves or it'll be the investigator, right? So no one will die next because the doctor will save, and the
But I
doctor
think we
gets
have to
one
vote.
save.
Oh no, because the
Okay.
because the
I'm so
baddies.
confused.
We have
The
to
mafia
vote
can
for
just
somebody.
target
We
anyone.
don't
You have
want
to
to
choose.
vote.
Baddies.
We have to vote for somebody, I think, after this, and we don't want to vote for the investigator. So I
Yeah.
think the
Yes.
investigator should own up to it now, so we don't accidentally kill them off and lose that lifeline.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
And
That,
I'm
li-
so
that
sorry.
lifeline is only for the first night, they said?
The
Yeah,
investigator
the one
uses
time
it is
thing.
only for the first.
The
night.
investigator should come forward at this time. Now.
But it could be a trap.
Right now.
What's the
I was-
point of having one night? I don't understand.
How is it
You can
investigator
clear
supposed
one.
to be a
The
trap?
investigator
you
can
can-
hard clear one person.
So after that first night, does the investigator then just become a normal town person?
I guess so.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
so.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
I'm so sorry. I think I'm just bad at listening. With the investigator, is it like a one-time power for the entire game, or is it just for the first
One
night?
time
Just
for
the
One
first
use.
night.
For first
Yeah,
I think
night.
it's for the
yeah, first night.
yeah, it's a one-time
Yeah.
use for the whole game. But if the mafia chose who it is, then they're just gonna kill them at the next opportunity.
That's what I was
But
thinking.
the,
Like,
but the
So,
doctor can.
so you have
the
to kind
doctor
of
can
use it
save them.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, the doctor's
What is the
You-
doc? Somebody explain the doctor. I don't understand.
The
Every night they
doctor
get to
can
choose one
save-
person
yeah.
to save from death.
Oh, the doctor gets it every night. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought the doctor got like a witch. Okay.
But the
okay.
doctor only
So
get
that's
one
different.
chance to
Okay.
do it, right?
No,
Yeah.
no,
No,
doctor
every
can do it
night.
It's
every
every
night.
round.
Every night.
Oh,
They
okay.
just have
that,
to like
that-
pick the
that
right
makes sense.
person.
Oh, that's
They
so
can't-
different than I
Okay,
thought.
okay.
they
Okay.
can't pick themselves back to back or something. Did they tell us that?
I don't know.
I don't know whether
Maybe
they
that's- Like, I-
The doctor
Doctor
can't go
can
back
do
to
it.
back, just to clarify.
They
The doctor
can.
should
What was
keep
that?
quiet, but the investigator should announce themselves so that the doctor can protect them. Because right now, only the mafia know who the investigator is, which means if the investigator doesn't announce themselves, the mafia is just going to kill them first night. So the investigator needs to announce themselves so that the doctor can protect them.
Yeah.
Oh my
Agreed.
God.
Let's go.
Now.
The
This
mafia
time.
people know who the investigator is?
Yes,
Yeah,
because
they
the mafia
chose
chose
them.
the investigator.
All
And they're
right. The
gonna kill them
investigator's
the
not coming
first night.
forward.
They also, yeah, they
Okay.
also.
If
I
they're
don't know
not
what time-
protected, yeah, they'll probably just
if
die.
they're
the
not
first
The
gonna
night.
do it,
investigator
they do
needs to
it.
come forward right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Also, I want to give a 2-minute warning here.
Oh,
We talked a
boy.
lot
Oh,
about
God
the
damn, we haven't
rules.
even-
We have not
Pressure's
talked a
on.
lot
Does anyone-
about who we're
I'm
going
just
to
gonna
vote
say-
for. Okay.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
we need to target
Okay,
people.
just because I don't know what I'm doing, but okay, I'm the investigator.
Ah,
Okay, great.
That's good.
Keanu.
I didn't know if I should keep it secret. I've never
No,
played
no,
this
that's good.
before.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
No,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
either.
Makes
I, didn't-
sense.
I have no idea what I'm doing either. This is
So
hilarious.
if you're the doctor and you don't know what you're doing, the very simple thing is you pick Keanu to save
Yeah.
because you know
Yeah.
the mafia is going to try and kill Keanu.
And Keanu,
Yeah.
tonight, when you're given the opportunity to investigate, you should probably just use it now because
Right. I
You
don't
won't
have
be able to do-
another option.
and then
Yeah.
once you use it, you won't be murdered by them because you won't have any more power too.
Yeah.
Well, he probably will still be murdered, to be honest, because
Well, maybe, but-
he's such a like hard.
or the
clear
doctor
shooter.
just doesn't pick me. And he's just
Jeez.
like, all right, I know.
Well,
you're
the doctor can just
investigating.
keep.
Sorry, Keanu.
Yeah.
Thank you for your sacrifice. Anyway, does
Um,
do people want to do? Does anyone have any like suspicions?
I think we should target someone who's not talking too much because I feel like that's going to be the people who are.
Why don't we target people who are talking a lot? How about that?
That very much.
I think the logic goes both ways, to be honest. I was just being
Yeah.
quiet because I didn't fully understand what was going on. Like,
I have no
I don't
one
either.
night
I don't
thing.
either.
Yeah.
Still don't.
Wait, Shauhin, you had time to change clothes?
Yes.
Okay.
Sitting in the jet.
That's
I
a
have-
good
I- I have-
observation.
I'm just
I
going
have
to
like
say,
4
I
or
think
5 more costume changes as well.
Gabe is screening very good to me. Great. Gabe seems like he's a good guy with how he was contributing there. I'm just going to put that out
I
there.
appreciate that.
Gabe
So you're
is very
saying you
smart.
think he's in the town?
I don't know if I read
Have
that
you
as good
watched
or
his
bad, Jerri,
season?
but I'm going to take it as a compliment.
It is a compliment. You are.
Thank you.
Should we think about who would pick Keanu as the investigator?
That's a good
Yeah,
shout.
Right.
Yeah,
That's a good
that's
question.
That's
right.
the only
really
thing
good.
I can think about.
That's really good.
That's a good
That
question.
is a good start.
Who would do that?
That's a good-
I don't know. Unless you're
yeah.
double bluffing.
We
Yeah.
have a
Yeah,
decent
well,
amount of
that's
Big
fine.
Brother people in here. Not that that is a direct correlation, but it is a connection.
It is a connection.
Yeah.
Do you
It
think
is a
you're more
connection.
likely to pick Keanu if you are from Big Brother or
Opposite.
you know Keanu?
Or the opposite,
If
yeah,
you
it could
don't
be
want
the opposite.
anything
Or
to do
Or
with
if
it,
you,
yeah.
you trust his judgment?
No
Can you guys
connection.
hear me?
Because they'd probably
Yeah.
assume
Yeah.
Keanu
Oh,
would
we
can hear you, Hannah.
I'm
He's
sorry.
never played before. He's probably going to tell them he hasn't.
Did Keanu
Yeah,
burn
and
anybody on Big
He might
Brother?
be more
Yes.
likely to pick
Yes.
He
Big Brother
did
players to
burn
look at.
you?
I
So
was waiting for that
Yes.
question all night.
I-
You got it nice
I
and
agree,
early.
Easy yes.
Oh no.
Wait, was it you?
Yeah. Did Keanu get rid of me?
Me and Keanu didn't get along well in the house. We got along great in the jury house though. That's my
Oh,
homeboy.
okay.
Yeah, fantastic. in the
Oh.
jury
That's a homie
house.
now.
Okay.
Okay, and it doesn't feel like Will would admit to that as the Mafia.
Don't even know.
All right.
That's
Oh
fair
my
too.
God.
This is horrible.
This is so hard, man.
Bad.
Okay.
Are we doing a bad job, Rob?
No, you got
Yes.
you all
Rob, are we
doing-
there's nothing to
disappointing
go
you?
off of really. in
No one
this
wants to
one.
throw out
I was
a name.
just
There's,
going.
that's the game starts. There's very little to go off of, but unfortunately, we have to keep moving. But the good news is, you all will have much more information after we get our first vote. And so, at this
Okay.
time, we ask everybody to write down the name of the person that you believe is in the Mafia. Who is the
Oh,
person that
God.
you would like to see banished from the game? And then we'll have everyone mute their microphone except for the person who is going to be voting. And then the person who gets the most votes will then reveal whether or not they were in the Mafia or the town. So I'm just going to need a thumbs up from all to let me know that you are locked in with your vote. Let's see. Sharon, good. Taran's still writing. Okay. Keanu, you're good. Okay. And Gabe. Okay. All right. We have everybody. All right. Let's go ahead and let's start with, I'll go in the order that I see on the YouTube screen. And so let's go with Aysha.
Lovely. Okay, the person I'm voting for, I feel like all we have to base it on is a difference between the beginning to now, right? And I feel like that person was putting on a persona at the beginning of the game. And if they're Mafia, they're like, I need to get with it and like buckle down and pay attention. So I'm actually gonna vote for Shauhin.
Okay. All right, Jerri.
Given we have absolutely nothing to go on right now, I'm just gonna say sorry, Will.
Will.
So you guys didn't get along. I don't really know what else to say.
Okay. Next up, let's go to Simone.
So sorry to do this, but because of his confidence in knowing how this game works and just really guiding the conversation, it appears he knows that he's coming. Myles, I'm so sorry.
Okay. Let's go to Sharon.
You're great though.
Similarly, I also just think a Big Brother person probably would not pick Keanu just because he would investigate maybe a Big Brother person. I could be reading into that completely wrong, but I went with Gabe.
Gabe. Okay.
Yeah.
So 4 votes, 4 different people. Shauhin, Will, Myles, Gabe. Okay. Let's go to Michael.
Again, we really didn't have much to go off of, so I kind of felt like the consensus was who had the connection to Keanu. So I'm sorry, Will, but I did vote for you. I'm not convinced, but round 1, that was all I had to go off of. I'm sorry.
I was going to Taran.
I really had no idea who to vote for. I heard Gabe's name vouched for. So I thought that was a little sketchy because like, why would we know how to vouch for people yet? So I wrote Gabe.
Okay. Let's go to Shannon.
This is hard. I also I don't know Big Brother, and I thought maybe the Keanu connection I only heard was Will, so I did that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's go to Myles.
Yeah, I don't even think it's this person. I just think they were the most likely to get the most votes, and we kind of just got to get someone out in the first round. I went Will.
Okay. Captain Will.
I didn't say myself. Nah, but we only talked for a few minutes, so it was a little chaos. So I kind of picked the person who was talking a lot, so I chose
Michael. Okay. Let's go to Hannah.
Hey guys, I feel really bad about this just because I don't know a lot of you. I purely did this based on who was talking just enough. I'm so sorry, Gabe. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm really sorry.
Okay, so at this point, we have 4 votes for Will, 3 votes for Gabe, and 1 for Shauhin, for Myles, and for Michael. Okay, let's go to Shauhin.
Okay, I don't have any apologies about this, only because I don't know this person and I don't apologize to people that I don't know. And it's a game where we're supposed to kill people, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to feel bad about it at all. All you guys apologizing, you're full of shit, just so we're super clear. None of you guys care that much. You're all kind of assholes. That's why we did reality television. All you guys shitting on Will for no damn reason. You know what? I voted for Michael, and I don't feel bad about it.
Okay. It's 2 votes for Michael. Keanu.
Do I use my power thing like now?
Where you are telling us who you are voting to vote out of the game.
But when do I use that thing?
Whoever is the investigator would use that at the nighttime.
Okay. So
this is the daytime.
Theoretically speaking, if I was the investigator, I wouldn't die before using that.
Unless the town was to vote you out, but you don't have enough votes to get voted. So you're good.
Gotcha. Okay. No matter what. All right. I just felt like Myles was like, hey man, whoever's the investigator, talk. And so I'm just gonna go for Myles.
Okay. Let's go to Gabe.
Early in the game, but I actually like this pick. I'll be honest. I feel good about this. I think this is somebody, I think people were not talking either because they were still trying to understand the rules or they were strategically not talking. And I think this person very clearly understood the rules, even spoke up to clarify the rules a couple times, but those were the only times that they spoke up. I thought there was not a lot of eye contact coming from this person either. Shauhin.
Okay. Sabiyah, you have the final vote. Will currently has 4 votes. Gabe has 3 votes. Sabiyah, who have you voted for?
Yeah, I put Myles, and it was because of the same thing that Keanu said. Just he seemed to be plugging about the investigator, kind of like drumming up the consensus of how everybody was going to think. Yeah, it's given Mafia, but
okay.
Yeah.
So sadly, Will, you have 4 votes. Myles had 3. Gabe had 3, but 4 is enough for you. And so let me just check with my team here. We're now going to ask Will to tell us his role in the game, correct? All right, Will, the floor is yours. You're muted. Hold on.
my role in the game, I am not in the Mafia. I am not. I am sitting here drinking my wine. I am not in the Mafia.
Okay. All right. Will, stay on with us. We'd
We
love
love you,
to
Will.
talk with you for a minute as we send everyone else off to Dreamland to go to sleep.
Get the memo.
Folks, love Captain Will.
Damn right.
As everyone goes off to go to sleep, we'll take care of all of our business. But first, let's check in with Will, who I'm so sad to see leave us so early because, Will, I was really looking forward to having you around all night.
Hey, man. So the connection to Keanu was the demise. Now, the connection, the lack of connection with Keanu, I went further in the Big Brother house, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's, that's the game, I guess, huh? You think if you connect this one, you think you automatically. So that's where they went. But
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, that was kind of a bummer. That
Yeah.
just so happened that people were like, okay, who has the connection to Keanu? What are you going to do? Who did you vote for? Michael?
Michael.
Yes. Okay. What did Michael do that made you think that he was Mafia?
I mean, Michael just gave me the vibe that he, the way he was talking, the way he was, it seemed like he knew the game very well. And it seemed like he was a person who was trying to get the investigator out in terms of trying to drive out the investigator. Or I just had this vibe and kind of like a gut feeling that he was in the Mafia. And it's almost, it was between him and it was between Myles, really. And I went with Michael.
So if we told you there were 3 members of the Mafia, you would say Myles, Michael. Who would be your third pick to be in that group?
Shauhin. I think he'd be my third pick. And the only reason because I think the costume change kind of gave it away for me a little bit.
See, I think the costume change would clear him. I feel like he was, if he
Yeah.
was busy talking to us, like he didn't have time to change costumes.
That's why I think that he would have been the one because
Yeah.
he would show like he had the
showing.
time to do it, kind of throw everybody off.
Yeah, so actually, Will, believe it or not, so far it's ladies' night in the Mafia.
What?
Yep. Ladies' night in the Mafia. It's Hannah Chaddha, Jerri.
I was gonna say Jerri. Oh my god.
Sabiyah.
Oh Lord, they're never gonna get that ever.
Yeah, it might be have to work cut out for. All right, so we got to get down to a lot of other business. Anyway, Will, really excited to get the chance to talk to you, and hopefully one of these days, you get out to Raleigh. Would love to see you.
Oh, we can do that, brother. We can do that for sure.
Looking forward to it, Will. All right.
All right, man.
All the best to you and the chocolate drop, and have a very happy holiday.
All right, you too. Y'all take care.
Okay.
Take care, Will.
All right. Now let's go ahead and what would you do? Investigate first, or do we?
Let's do a quick clarification here, Rob, because I did see a lot of people talking about this, and I assume we're on the same page. They cannot murder Keanu, whether or not Myles saves him, right?
Why not?
Because they gave him the power. If they give him the power and then kill him before he can reveal it, that doesn't seem
listen, I think we did not say that they couldn't. I think Myles will look. Let's see
dude, he voted for Myles. He voted for Myles.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Take the guardrails off. We're bowling without bumpers. Come on. Okay. All right. What's the order of operations here? What are we doing? We're gonna bring in.
I mean, we could do doctor first, then investigator, then Mafia.
Okay. All right. So, listen, I'll know what to bring up the person on the screen that we're supposed to talk to. I'll know what to do. Okay. Production team. All right, here we go. Myles. Here we go. Let's find out, Myles. Who are you gonna save? You're muted. Muted.
I need some clarification. Firstly, can I save myself?
Yes.
Can I do that unlimited amounts of times?
What is it? Is it can you do back to back?
Not back to back.
Not back to back. Okay, cool. Are you gonna tell the town that I can't do it back to back, or can I bluff that I can do it back to back?
If they ask us,
I think we would tell them the
functions
rule. I
of
think
the
we'd say that the
doctor, we'd have to
doctor
tell
can-
them the rule.
Yeah.
Okay, if they ask. Okay. Here's the thing. Keanu is the obvious save here, but I also don't think they're gonna target Keanu because they know he's the obvious save here. So it's a question of, do I just do the obvious save and lock in the information, or do I go for like more of a hard read? I think Shauhin's one of the baddies as well. I kind of agree with Gabe, and if he is, he's probably going to target Aysha because she and Gabe were the only two people that like wrote his name down last night. Because I think Gabe and I are probably safe because we copped a bunch of votes. I think I got to protect Keanu just in case. I'm going to protect Keanu because the investigator, they're not safe by any natural means, right? Like it has to be me protecting him, right?
That is the only protection.
Yeah, I'll protect Keanu. Just lock in the information. Hopefully, because he voted for me, he'll investigate me and clear me. That'd be really nice. Protect Keanu.
Thank you, Dr. Myles.
All right.
Okay. There you go. All right. So now I guess let's see if who are we gonna bring in next? Okay. Oh, it's the investigator.
I feel like I royally fucked that up, but I have no idea what I'm doing. They're like, come forward.
Why do you say that?
Okay. Well, you could, when someone has like a power, it's pretty easy to convince someone to go forward. So I figured someone would maybe pick me because I was new to the game, and they'd be like, okay, let's give him a power. He'll probably give it up, and we'll just vote his ass out.
Hey, whatever the reason, you're here and you got the power. And so you get to tell us one person, and we'll tell you yes or no if they are in the Mafia.
Okay. I feel like I don't give me the answer because I'm not going to say this person right off the bat, but I feel like it was Myles because he was really dictating where the conversation was going. But I feel like he was maybe doing that just because there are a lot of people that are playing for the first time. However, I feel like Michael's too much of a comp beast to not know what the heck he's doing out here. And he was really quiet. So I'm going to say Michael.
Okay. We can tell you with 100% certainty that Michael Bruner is not in the Mafia.
Okay.
Okay.
It's good news.
Thank you, Keanu. And before, just to thank you, Keanu, to the production team. I'd love to just have a minute to sidebar with Pooya before our next thing comes in. So, because I would love to just highlight going back to. Are we good? Go back to Dr. Myles. I thought that would have been a very interesting decision that he would have made to not have used the doctor power on Keanu. It reminds me a little bit of like the Riz God of that he kind of like was like everybody thought. I'll be interested to see what the Mafia does. I don't think the Mafia is going to kill Keanu because they're going to say, well, the doctor's probably going to save him. So it was kind of like, I think the Myles could have said, okay, hey, we're going to say, I'm saving Keanu, and then actually use the save power somewhere else on himself.
Yeah, it was a very interesting spot to be in because equal parts, he wants the Keanu info. He assumes Keanu's going to pick him because Keanu voted him, so that could clear him. But if Keanu does not pick him, and he leaves someone who voted him in the game, they could just as easily be a vote for him again later. So yeah, it was a bit of a double-edged sword. I feel like my petty heart, I would have saved myself night one. That would have been me. Good luck, Keanu. May you survive the night. But hey, he went selfless. We'll see if it bites him because they could murder him. He's on the board.
All right, well, let's find out as we bring in the Mafia. Who are they going to use their murder power on? The golden power of murder. Here is Chaddha and Jerri. We're just waiting on Sabiyah. Okay. All right. You three have a decision to make. You made it through. None of you even got votes. You're doing great. Who do you want to murder?
Quick question before we decide on that.
Sure.
Jerri, how did you vote last time? Did you vote Will or Gabe?
Will.
Okay. And then Myles voted Will?
Yes.
Okay. And then Sharon, I'm just trying to count votes and like figure out what was placed on who. Did Sharon vote Gabe? I think she did.
I think so too.
Okay. I guess one thing that I want to applaud ourselves for is the fact that the three of us all voted differently in the last round. That definitely wasn't intentional, but I think it just worked out well. So let's keep it up,
Yeah.
guys.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
good. Okay.
What do you guys think?
So as far as like threats right now, you have to go with people that like know the game a lot and are kind of like able to take sway. So I'm saying Myles again, just because he has a lot of pull. You saw how he was him and Shannon actually were like, hey, investigator, if you don't say it right now, you're gonna die tonight. You're gonna die tomorrow. And I feel like those are very like heavy things to say for the first round, you know, and even Keanu felt pressured, you know, to say it. So I feel like if we kill one of them, it could be good for us, even though we don't really know, like, you know, where the game is setting right now. I just want to get rid of people that have too much influence. If that's my piece.
Yeah.
Is it also slightly useful to keep him around just
It
because
is.
the
But
huge
that's just
target right
like,
now?
yeah.
So
I don't feel like he's a target though. He didn't get a lot of votes.
Myles
You
actually
know?
got 3 last round.
Well, one of them was
Simone,
me
from you, from Simone, and from Keanu.
and from Keanu, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Jerri.
The one person that I think acts suspicious enough to draw attention without drawing attention, I forget her name.
Shauhin.
Is it Colleen? It's the
Shannon?
The girl,
Is
she's
it-
got long, straight black hair, bright red lipstick.
Yeah, that's Shannon.
Shannon. Yeah, that's who I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her and Myles both were really at Keanu to like speak, you know, speak up. So I'm cool with Shannon too.
Yep.
I don't know. Like what decision, like how are we basing the decision on who to kill? Is it somebody that we feel like is gonna be a threat to figure who we are out? Or is it somebody that we feel like is like a kind of like a gimme? You know what I'm saying?
I personally feel like getting rid of Shannon would be multifold here. I mean, on one hand, she was not on a show, and so people can't use us killing her to be like, oh, well, it's got to be a Survivor player or it's got to be a Big
True.
Brother player. She has less of a connection, so that's a little chaotic. Plus, she was talking a lot in the previous round. I think she does have the capital and does have the sway to convince these people to do what she wants them to do. She didn't have a single vote cast on her. So, like, why would we keep her around if she's not a suspect? And the last thing is, she said, doctor, listen up. If you are the doctor, then you better save Keanu. That means she's probably not the doctor. Otherwise, why would she have repeated herself 7 times? So I think we just go with Shannon, because let's just say Myles is the doctor and there's an offhand chance that he saves himself. Then we're back to square one.
Has the doctor been chosen already, Rob?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think we go Shannon.
I agree.
He's threatening to me.
Okay.
I agree.
Get locked in.
What do you
Yeah.
think, Jerri? Are you good with Shannon?
Yeah.
You good?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. We're going to get back to the town. Thank you, Mafia.
Thank you.
Okay. There you go. Okay. And so thank you to the Mafia. And with that, we will go back to the any thought there, Pooya?
Yo, this ladies' night's kind of cool at the turret. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. This Mafia's pretty fun.
I really thought we were going to see Myles get murdered. We're going to say, Myles, you could have saved yourself.
And now here we are. His mind. It worked.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to the town and
Tell
let them
Shannon
know.
first.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Go to Australia.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring in Shannon. Shannon.
Oh no, am I dead?
Yeah, so dead.
Oh, that's all right. I actually wished for this.
You wished for this?
It's all right.
That's bleak.
Yeah, it's fine.
Why?
Oh.
Were you not having fun?
No, before the game, because I was in a kind of bad headspace and I was like, oh, they'll just kill me first, which they did, but then I was having
manifested it.
fun during the game, so I was like, maybe they won't kill me. Is Myles a traitor?
It's Mafia, for the
sorry.
record, for our lawyers. Okay.
Is it Myles?
And
Myles is
no.
Oh, because I told Myles he could heal me. So who is it?
You have a guess?
First of all, yeah.
That's Myles?
What? Oh no, I just thought because I told him he was allowed to kill me. No, I don't know. Who would kill me first and why?
You're too smart.
Taran?
No. It's Hannah Chaddha,
Okay.
Jerri
random.
Manthey,
Oh,
and
Jerri.
Sabiyah.
Why would they kill me? Who am I to these people?
So the justification there was that you and Myles were two of the more vocal townsfolk
Ugh.
out the gate, and Chaddha had clocked that you mentioned a couple of times, hey, if the doctor's out there, save Keanu in first night. So that gave her the hint that you are not the doctor and would be a good kill because you are a more vocal townsperson.
She is a doctor.
Wouldn't you try to kill the doctor?
Well, they don't know who the doctor is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I'm definitely
I think
not the
they thought that
doctor.
the doctor could potentially save themselves and they could waste their kill.
Yeah. Yeah.
The doctor's going to save the investigator. He said that a million times.
Well, you
Implicit
told
immunity,
Myles
though.
to do it, Shannon. You told Myles to do it. Myles is our doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad Myles will live.
Yeah. He will live, but Shannon, sadly,
That's all right.
we have to part ways. But
That's
anyway,
cool.
hope you're doing great.
Yeah. No, this was fun. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't do a lot, but thank you for having me.
Okay. Great to
course.
see you, and we'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, thank you, Shannon.
I just leave? Yeah.
Shannon, aka Colleen, is
Calling
gone.
Guss.
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's go back to the town. And we're gonna give about 5 minutes this time. Hard 5 minutes.
Hard 5.
Okay. All right. Welcome back to the town, everybody. And we're so sad to say that Survivor Global has been canceled as our great friend Shannon Guss won't be back with us, murdered by the Mafia. We'll let you all discuss this 5 minutes this time, okay? And I mean it. So don't be dilly-dallying about the rules the whole time, unless you're in the Mafia and you're just trying to like filibuster and waste the time. But we're gonna be back in 5 minutes, and you better have a good person to vote out of
Anybody
the
know
town.
who Shannon voted for?
voted for
Yeah,
Will.
give me a second.
He
Give me a
voted for
second. Will, yeah.
Well,
Oh
that'd be
God.
help.
Can I jump in really quickly with just Keanu? I need you to understand the reason why I was pushing so hard for you to reveal that you're an investigator was so that the doctor could protect you last night. Because before only the mafia knew you were an investigator. We all didn't know, and so we needed you to reveal yourself so that the doctor could protect you.
To keep me safe, right? I know. I just don't know how it works. So I was like,
Okay.
is he actually trying to keep me safe, or does he just want me to reveal the fact that I have power?
Okay, let's move this quickly. Did you get any information last night that's useful?
I did. Michael is not in the Mafia.
Great.
Okay, amazing.
All right, great.
Okay.
Is there anything that stuck out to people that Shannon may have said that would lead to her being a target for the Mafia?
You know, and that's the thing. She didn't say too much.
I don't remember her talking.
So I feel I'm leaning towards people that know Shannon
Okay.
and know like what she's capable of. And so that doesn't look good for you, Myles, but I feel like that would be too obvious.
Yeah, can I flip it over and say Shannon's the only person who I know in this entire podcast? And I feel like killing her would be like ridiculous.
I feel like anybody that knows Shannon would know not to kill her.
Right. Exactly.
She would take it the most personally.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Aysha, I liked your last round. I liked your last round call on Shauhin.
Why?
Because you were very, very quiet last round, but not in the confused way that everyone else was.
Quiet.
Yeah.
You were doing plenty of talking, Myles. I didn't feel like I needed to add anything. We had nothing to go on.
I'm not like necessarily piggybacking off of that because that was exactly what I said when I wrote Shauhin's name down. But I think that was just because people were quiet because they were confused. You were quiet because you didn't want to be seen. I think that felt clear.
I said, first of all, I said plenty. Second of all, there's
you
too many
say?
cooks in the kitchen, and now what's the
If
point?
you
of
said
me
plenty, what
saying
did you
anything?
say?
What?
What did you say last round, other than clarifying?
I
the
helped
rules?
clarify some things. I used clear communication to say stuff. Like I don't know why all of a sudden I'm getting singled out for being quiet. What do you want me to do? Like there's nothing to talk about. There's no
Well, do you have any
stuff
ideas?
to throw on anybody.
It does feel to me like there's a little bit of a tag team going on.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I also would like to again point out that I made the exact case Myles made before he said any of this last round.
No.
Well, it's just that there's only 2 people who have really pitched any cases, right? Like if other people have anything to add, like they're welcome to do it. I'm trying to add something for the town. Like we need to get something going.
I mean, I like Sharon's theory about, I think that you're not likely to choose Keanu if you are connected to Keanu in any way, because he's more likely to investigate you. You want to choose an investigator that you think is the lowest chance of actually choosing you to investigate.
Keanu and I went to the Waffle House together, just so we're super.
Hey, Waffle House gang for life, baby.
Does anyone have any proof of this? No, I'm just kidding.
We went there and didn't
I
get
have
into
to
a
see.
fight.
Waffle House.
I will show you pictures of us at the Waffle House. Okay,
Okay, maybe after
He was
this
a
round, because
gentleman
we
and
have to
picked up
choose
the bill.
someone.
Yeah, Taran, I would like more information. You said that what did you say about the girl that just got voted out? What is her name?
Shannon.
Shannon. You said
Yeah.
if anybody knew her, they would not have voted her out. Why do you say that?
Because she's probably the most excited to play. I would imagine she's very competitive. She likes to play these games.
Okay.
When we do our drafts, she's very into it.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Anybody have any other sus? Should we go through each? How much time do we have?
Not long.
Good 5 minutes at the beginning. I don't know what that
So this
time.
is not.
It's been about like 4
looking
minutes.
Good for me because it
This-
feels like I'm.
Well,
the
do you
only
have
I mean,
sus from
Shane,
anyone
throw
else?
out someone
I don't
because
have sus. Here's the thing: is I don't really think it's Myles. Cause but I don't know. I don't know enough. He's been loud, but I don't know if that's enough to go on. And I don't have sus on anybody, and I hate throwing sus on somebody. And like the only person that I felt a weird sus about was Michael, but Michael's been cleared. So
yeah.
that was the only sus that I kind of had. And now that it's cleared, I don't really have anything else to go off of.
But we can't just vote out everyone who speaks up or do pile on votes. We need to actually have
Yeah, I don't want to be complicating things right now, but do we know for sure that the Mafia couldn't choose themselves as
Oh, yeah, I
investigator?
thought about that. Is that possible?
Because
I
this
don't-
could
yeah, I
be
don't
a
think they're-
very big
allowed to
brain
do
thing
that?
to do.
I mean, to be
Well,
clear,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
Keanu would
I
have
don't
done
think
that.
they would.
But
Yeah.
I really
That'd be
hope
lame.
not. That would be too much.
No,
This-
they would have said that.
Like, girl.
I mean, like, why not though? Like, I feel like that's a sound strategy if you think to do it, right?
Because he could
Yeah.
easily clear Michael, and then we're like, oh yeah,
Things
Michael's
are
not
waste of
in the
time.
Mafia.
Yeah, that's what but I'm not like, this is not an accusation, just in theory, like if the investigator cleared Michael as a member of the Mafia, Michael could be a member of the Mafia, and they're just
This feels
again,
stalling.
not an
I
accusation.
think we're going down the
Feels
wrong
like
path.
stalling.
I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear
Wow.
Michael's.
We said this
Michael's
was a
the-
voting
tight fight.
Aysha.
We
Oh my
weren't
Went
sure
all the
who
way
would win.
over here.
It was
All
an
right.
interesting game theory.
But would that
Listen.
make Keanu
No.
We're not
Mafia?
voting
No, I
out
mean,
Keanu.
maybe it's
That's
not
insane.
a-
What are we
That
doing?
theory
sounds
works
like
if
I
you
should.
do, yes, but there's nothing
I'm
to-
going to be
let's-
so honest. I don't feel like that's very likely.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna ask
Feels
for.
like Aysha.
I started
That's
nerding
insane.
out.
I've never
for
played
a
this
mic
before, so
cut,
let's make
okay?
it super complicated.
Yeah, right. Rob, is that okay? Can you clarify that? Like,
Yes. What's the
Keanu-
clarification you want,
if
Jerry?
Keanu's Mafia, can he choose himself as the investigator?
That was not on the table. That the Mafia could have chosen
Keanu
themselves to have the
Okay.
investigator
Okay.
power.
My bad, Keanu.
It's all,
I think
it's all,
I-
hey, it's all
So
good.
that means we have two for
We're all
sure
learning.
clears in
Asia's
Keanu and
big
Michael.
brain.
Yeah, Keanu. I'd love to hear what
Michael.
Michael has to say because Michael's clear. We know Michael's clear. So what does Michael like? What do you think, Michael?
All I'm gonna say is if the Mafia person knew that, maybe they would waste time of our deliberation by
I
throwing that
agree.
out there.
Exactly.
Just
No,
saying,
it was
just
a
saying.
question.
Exactly. And
Because
it's still a waste of time.
Yeah. Oh, you wasted like 90
in your
seconds of our
opinion,
time
because
there.
your name is the only one out there.
Okay. All right. Listen, we have many days to get through in this game tonight. So we are going to need the town to put pen to paper and tell us who do you think is in the Mafia. And so we're going to get vote number 2 coming up. And then after we count the votes, the person who is eliminated from the town stay with us. And so we'll get to pick your brain for a minute and hear who you thought was in the Mafia and why you think the Mafia, or at least a bunch of people, decided to vote for you. Okay, let me know when everybody is locked in. Let me just see a thumbs up to show me, okay? Everybody good? Yes. Okay. All right. Gabe, you're good? Okay, great. Let's start with Sharon.
I already voted for this person last round, and I think what Keanu said was exactly what I was thinking. It was just a waste of time. Gabe, sorry. Not
Okay.
sorry, actually. Just kidding.
All right. Jerri.
I feel like I'm really bad at this. Myles, I'm gonna go with Myles just because you're very outspoken and that was brought up last round. So sorry.
Okay. How about Aysha?
So yeah, there weren't a lot of names thrown out, so I'm sticking with my original vote because there wasn't a clear direction once this was put on you. So voting Shauhin.
Okay. Taran.
I feel like Myles is good, but I'm worried that Gabe is trying to ingratiate himself with the vocal person.
Okay. We go to Michael.
Okay. I'm not sorry for this. I voted for Shauhin.
Okay. Shauhin. Are you muted, Shauhin?
You're muted.
I felt like there was time wasting happening, and I feel like the person who was leading the time wasting was Aysha and Gabe, and so I'm going with Gabe.
Gabe. Okay. All right, let's go to Sabiyah. Sabiyah, you're muted.
You're
Okay,
muted. You're
but-
muted.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry. I love you, Shauhin, but
Okay.
everybody, sorry, bud.
Okay.
I am
that's
sorry about that.
3 votes for Gabe, 3 votes for Shauhin, and 1 vote for Myles. Let's go to Keanu.
Yeah, I feel like there was a little bit of time wasting during our precious deliberation time, and I feel like the person heading that was Gabe, so I'm going to vote for Gabe.
Okay. All right. 4 votes are left. Myles.
Yeah, I think it's Shauhin. I think he's the one that's reading the most Mafia.
Okay, that's 4 votes for Gabe, 4 votes for Shauhin. Okay. Let's go to Simone.
I'm so sorry to do this, but Gabe.
Okay, that's 5 for Gabe, 4 for Shauhin. Okay. Hannah Chaddha.
I voted for this person in the last round, and to be quite honest, I wasn't entirely convinced that this person isn't the Mafia. So I voted for Gabe. I'm really sorry.
Okay. That's 6 for Gabe. Let me get Gabe, your vote.
Shauhin once again.
Oh, wow. This was a close vote. But Gabe, it's 1 too many for you. And so, Gabe, will give you the floor to address the group, to tell them what your role was in this little game of Mafia.
I am not a member of the Mafia. Congratulations, everybody, on sticking to your guns this time. Well done. Make sure you
Okay.
cut your grass because there's snakes crawling in it right now.
Gabe, you stay here with us. All right, everybody else, you go to sleep. Think about what you did. All right. Gabe, choose your words. I mean, everybody knows you got voted out, but Gabe, people accuse you of wasting time.
Yeah, I thought that was silly because I didn't even bring up the theory. Aysha brought up the theory, and I kind of just thought it was an interesting,
You Survivor
thought.
47 by association.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like with these games, people usually cower away from talking, and it becomes a lightning rod, which is common knowledge. But I
Gabe.
think that. Go ahead.
let me ask you about something very interesting. Okay, we've
Yeah.
had 2 rounds of voting.
Yeah.
Can you believe a woman hasn't even gotten 1 vote yet?
Not really.
Not even 1 vote.
I mean, there's really one person talking, and it's Myles. And I don't want him to talk to an empty room, so I'm happy to continue that conversation. But I don't think any of the ladies are talking a whole lot right now, which is clearly pretty good for the game. You know,
Okay.
they haven't gotten any votes.
All right, who's in the Mafia?
I think Shauhin's in the Mafia. I think that Jerri is in the Mafia, and I think that one of the Chaddha sisters are in the Mafia. I'm gonna go with Simone.
Okay. You're actually not too far off. Okay. Jerri is in the Mafia.
Yeah.
One of the Chaddha sisters is in the Mafia, but not Simone.
Oh.
It's Hannah.
Oh.
And then finally, Sabiyah
Ooh,
in the Mafia.
Very interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
very, very interesting.
So the ladies are being quiet, but they're all in the Mafia.
But it's working out for them, clearly.
It's working out. They're cooking so far.
Wow. All right. Well, good for them. I'm rooting for Aysha. I hope my
Yeah.
40 sister burns down the game with a victory at the end.
Keep your fingers crossed. Okay. All right. Anything else, Gabe?
That's gonna do it for me.
All right. Great to see you tonight. And yeah.
And Sam Phelan.
Okay. All right. Hey, listen, you beat you, Sam. Right? Okay.
Bye.
All right. Thank you, Gabe. Okay. Bye.
Take care.
All right. So we will now start to bring in it's not looking good for the town. I gotta be honest.
I think they're walking around with blinders on. This looks like it's already done, but there's still quite a bit of game to go. So who knows?
All right. So what are we doing first? We're doing Doctor?
Let's check in with the doctor, Dr. Myles.
Doc. As we head into day 3 in the town. Here he is. Here's our doctor.
Hello.
Dr. Myles.
That was the dumbest vote I've ever seen. That was the stupidest fucking vote in the world. I mean, I don't know that it's Shauhin, but it was obviously not Gabe. Fucking hell. I am tossing up here. The thing is, I should be pretty clear now. The fact that Gabe was innocent means that I should be pretty obviously fucking innocent here, but I don't know if people are smart enough to realize that. I think I just protect Michael. I think Michael's a lot more useful of a townsfolk than Keanu is. I don't think Keanu is really bringing much to the table here. But Michael seems pretty smart, so I'm going to protect Michael.
Okay. All right. Noble doctor. Thank you so much, Dr. Myles. Okay. All right. Yeah. Are you surprised that Myles saved Michael and not himself?
Again, more selfless than me. That's why I'm not a doctor, Rob.
I guess the thing is that, you pull the trigger on that, then you can't do it the next round. So this is like a little bit trying to, like, maybe he feels like, okay, well, if I do it this round, I may really need it next round.
The Riz God comparison was apt, I fear. I think you kind of nailed it. So
okay. All right. So I believe we have nothing left to do except to talk to the Mafia.
Yeah.
So let's bring them in. Here's the Mafia. Here's the great Sabiyah and Jerri
What's up, y'all?
and Chaddha. And listen, they say you shouldn't tell women be in the kitchen, but you're cooking.
Okay.
Let her cook.
Yep.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Literally. This
All
is
right.
so
Can
funny.
you keep it going? Who is the next murder?
Oh, man.
Let me get out these notes.
Mm.
So much going on.
Who did you guys vote for again?
Okay. I voted for not Gabe, but Shauhin.
Shauhin.
Yeah, Shauhin has a lot of heat right now. I feel like that's gonna be probably a consensus for the next round table if we let it.
I voted for Gabe. And then Jerri, I know you voted for Myles. Assuming that the group leans towards continuing to suspect Shauhin, who would Shauhin kill? I didn't watch Shauhin's season. I don't know too much about him. And I don't know much about who he's connected to.
I don't think, well, I know him pretty well.
Yeah, me too. Probably Aysha, just based on how the last little thing went. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were trying to do the deep meta thing. So they were kind of the only other, side of it, at least for me. But
I mean, I know Aysha was the very first person to say Shauhin's name during round one and voted for him again. Would that be too obvious if Shauhin killed Aysha?
it would be. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, that's probably who, like, to get the heat off of him in general, if he was a traitor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because she was coming for him pretty hard and she had all the votes. So it would just be up to him to kind of like do damage control.
Yeah.
But we could just hit somebody random as well to kind of like stir the pot even more because they're not onto us. Not even a little bit.
I have two questions for you guys.
Mhm.
Michael from Big Brother. I mean, now that everyone knows he's innocent and not the mafia, what's the point of keeping him here?
True.
It definitely wouldn't get back to you guys. Well, I will say we did play this game every single day in the Big Brother house for like 90 something days.
Okay.
Mafia.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not let anyone else know that.
No, of course not. My sister's the only person who knows.
Yeah, let's
We
take out
played it one
Michael.
time.
Let's take out Michael. I think it's a
Yeah.
safe one, and it
That's
doesn't give
super
them any
safe.
clues at all.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
just
And
be
if
like,
they're
well,
like, if they say it definitely is not going to get back to you, if someone's like, oh, it must be a Big Brother person, and Hannah's the only Big Brother person left who isn't Keanu, then I can simply be like, well, guys, we all know he's innocent, so why would anyone keep him in the game?
yeah.
Like, I think that's something,
True.
that's a line of reasoning anyone would have pursued.
That would be like a general thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, Hannah, I'm glad I'm on this side with you.
Okay. All right. We're locked in.
I think we're locked in, Michael. Michael, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mafia. Okay. And then we will then. Okay. All right. Is the coast clear? Hold on. Don't bring anybody in yet. Don't bring anybody in yet. We questioned Dr. Myles.
I'm gonna need to see that medical license, Rob, because doctor or chef, because he cooked.
Yes.
That was a
Okay.
cook.
Wait, I can't wait to see the look on their faces when Michael Bruner shows up in the town tomorrow. Bring him in last. Bring him in last. Just like a second later. Let's bring everybody in. Okay.
It's the pre-apology for me.
All right.
Sorry,
Let's,
Michael.
Yes, bring everybody in. Let's bring in the town. Day 3. Let's go. Here we go. And what a day here in the town, because I'm so excited to say that we have perfect attendance. This is incredible. This is incredible. Perfect attendance. And let me just double check with my team. I think that's all I'm going to say about that. Unless I get a note otherwise, I'll leave you all to discuss. Okay? 5 minutes.
Can the mafia choose not to kill someone, or is this
No, I think that has to be the
work of the
yeah more likely okay.
The doctor saved them.
Themselves.
That's late.
But the doctor probably saved themselves, right? So
Oh, okay.
Are they allowed to?
Maybe.
I just know I've
think
played
so.
like werewolf before, and like doctor sometimes isn't allowed to. So I know that's a rule in some games, so possible, but I don't know.
I
if
think
that's-
all we know is that
wanna-
they can't save the same person twice.
Yeah.
Is that the rule?
I think that's what Pooya said, right?
I know. I thought Pooya said they
So-
could.
Oh, they
The
could.
doctor can save anybody, including themselves, but they cannot save anybody, including themselves, back-to-back rounds.
Got it.
Okay.
was this the
Say
first
that
time they
again?
could save?
Say that again.
The doctor can save themselves, but they can't save anyone back to back.
Including themselves.
Okay.
Including
And this
Yeah.
would have been the first round, or last round was the first round?
Last round was the first round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got it right this time.
Wow.
Nice.
Good job, doctor.
Shout out to the doctor.
Wow.
Well, that doesn't give us information for the next vote, but it's still good.
No.
Right.
Our numbers stay intact.
Exactly.
Simone, did you raise your hand?
Oh, sorry. I was just giving snaps.
Oh.
All right, we need no time wasting here.
Oh,
'cause
sorry.
we keep running out of time. We need people to actually start coming forward with ideas. I feel
Well,
like
we
Gabe
have
was a
to-
really bad kill there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, ultimately.
I mean,
Now we know.
We have 2 cleared people in Michael and Keanu.
Yeah. Michael, do you have any thoughts?
I don't have a lot of thoughts. I will say, I know, Myles, your name has been thrown out, and I not super on that train just because, like, with my group of friends, I'm the rules person too. And so, like, I am very much like, no, like, this is how it goes. Like, we need to get going. We only have 5 minutes. Like, I think I get what you're trying to do, and, like, let's not waste time. Let's jump on that. So I think from the last round, that was my thought, that I wasn't suspicious on you, and I thought it was gonna be between you or Shauhin, so I thought Shauhin was more likely between the two, so that's why I voted that way.
I think Shauhin, since you got a lot of votes last round, if you've got anything to say, you're probably the person.
The only thing that I have to say is I was checking people's reactions when we found out that, like, looking around the screen as quickly as I could when we found out that someone was not murdered, and it didn't look like Sabiyah was excited about that, but maybe they just didn't understand what was going on. So
Oh wow.
I just
Oh
you
no,
didn't
I
look
was just
excited. You didn't look
I was
stoked.
just like
You look kind of bummed.
kind of shocked.
Okay.
No. Like I mean honestly I didn't know that that was even a thing. So like I mean for the doctor to save the right person is actually kind of remarkable in general. So I think I was just kind of like that's cool, you know? But obviously I'm a gamer, so just being here and playing is just fun. But I understand where you're coming from.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that pick, Shauhin, because Sabiyah hasn't really said like anything so far for this game. She's just kind of jumped on votes.
I was also
that's
gonna
not
ask.
true because I voted for you, and I said it's because you were
Yeah.
pushing towards Keanu and everything in the beginning. So
I mean, outside of the voting, everyone has to talk in the voting. But I mean, outside of that, I don't think you've said anything.
the only
Sharon,
time
what
we
do you-
talk is when we're talking about votes. What you mean?
No. I mean, outside of the holding up the vote, like yeah. Anyway, sorry, what were you saying,
Okay.
Sharon?
We have sus, at least there's a little bit of, I have some sus of Sabiyah. I don't think we've talked to Sharon at all, Hannah at all, or Simone at all almost this entire time.
Yeah, I try to talk, so please don't.
No,
act like
Sharon,
I'm not-
I'm not
yeah,
throwing
Sharon's
stuff.
put her thoughts out.
I'm
Sharon's
not
put her
throwing
thoughts
stuff.
out.
I'm just saying, like, if you guys have stuff to say, let's.
Yeah.
If you have theories.
That's what I'm trying to do, Shauhin. I'm trying to help you.
I will say Sharon has been contributing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sharon.
Thank you. No. The only thing I want to know is because the Sabiyah thing, I agree with Shauhin and Myles a little bit. Like, why did you switch your vote? I guess from Myles to Shauhin the second round. That's what I kind of wanted to know.
Because it just seemed like it was the consensus. Obviously, Myles in the beginning was more of because he was so headstrong and stuff like that in the beginning. And then as people start to talk about Shauhin, with him changing his clothes, with him, I obviously know Shauhin, like he's new era like me. So there was a slight shift in his demeanor, and I'm like, okay, well maybe I missed that because we are friends. So in Survivor, I don't know, like from other people's shows, you go with the majority. It's not because you're trying to like blend in. It's just, it doesn't really make sense to throw a vote here or there if you already know that there's a group. So maybe that's just my,
I want to say real
you
quick,
know.
because I see my name coming up a bunch. I want to make
Yeah.
it very clear that I'm not in any way, shape, or form related to the Mafia. I'm not the Mafia. I have no interest in killing anybody. I would like to find out who they are.
That
I
hat looks
wanted
pretty
to change
Mafia.
the costumes because
Okay.
it's
Anyway,
fun,
wait. Simone
okay?
needs to talk.
Yeah,
Sorry,
simple.
Shauhin, but Simone needs to talk.
No worries. I absolutely love your paintings, but Sabiyah, I am so sorry.
Oh,
I
wow.
also, to couple off with the theories, noticed that even you, like when you asked a clarifying question, it
Mhm.
seemed like, oh, essentially alluding to how did this happen? I could see it potentially coming from a place of, I killed this person. How did this not work? And I feel like throughout the time where everybody has been speaking up, I feel like you've definitely been on the more observant
Would you have too,
path,
Simone? This is the most I've heard you talk this whole time.
which is so
And I'm not
true.
trying, I know that this is like the part where I could
Just
come off as defensive, but I feel like
Oh my gosh,
it's kind of like the
not even.
Spider-Man meme a little bit. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying? Like
which is so
I can't
true.
help that I am a little bit like taken back in the moment. And it's a great observation, I guess, but it's possible that it could be just me being myself. You know what I'm saying? So Just
Which
like
is
you
so
could be
true.
quiet and seemingly nice, but also maybe Mafia, So
Which is true. I feel like I
yeah.
could see yours coming from a more analytical side just by the way you seem in tune with the conversation versus mine is coming from a more like clueless side. I'm kind of just here to vibe. Well, no. I'm here to play, but
Here to
also like
vibe.
vibing while I'm at it. But I feel like you seem like you're in this body language wise, and
Okay.
Okay, I am here to vibe.
Okay.
And I'm here to also ask you to give us your vote for who is the person to be expelled from the town on day number 3. The day we woke up and everybody was still being here, but when we go to bed, somebody will be gone. So we need a vote and then a signal of thumbs up from everybody. Jerri, good. Okay. Keanu. Okay. Hannah Chaddha. Okay. And Myles. See pen still moving. Good. Sharon, you're good. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and let's start. All right. Let's look at these votes here. We have 11 votes. And let's start with Jerri.
Okay, so don't take this personal, but it was a little something I noticed that you said in defense of Shauhin. I'm still not convinced Shauhin's Mafia, even though he's got fabulous outfits that would prove otherwise. But Sharon, I heard you say something like, I'm doing this to help you. So it's just something I picked up on, but nothing personal.
Okay. Let's go to Simone.
Girl, I'm so sorry, Sabiyah. Oh. Again, your jersey's also so cool too. I'm wearing one as well.
What jersey is that, Simone?
It's from this store called Addicted, but it has the Cowboys colors if anybody's from Dallas.
Okay. Not a
Hey,
sanctioned
go
Cowboys
Cowboys.
jersey.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. Then let's go to Taran.
I thought a good case was made for Sabiyah. I can get this to focus. I don't know.
All right. Take your word for it. All right. Let's go to Sharon.
I don't take anything personally, Jerri, especially from you. I'm honored. But I didn't vote for you. I think the same. I think Sabiyah, sorry. I think there was a good case made.
Okay. Aysha.
Well, my vote's not going for Sabiyah. My vote is going for somebody who I've literally talked to you about the importance of names. Because you talked about how it was important for people to say your name correctly. So say my name correctly too, but I'm sticking with my same vote anyway. Shauhin.
Oh.
Okay.
Did I get your name wrong?
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
It's Aysha.
All right. Let's go to.
Sorry about that.
How do you
Michael.
pronounce it? Just for clarification purposes, how do you pronounce your name correctly?
It's like the continent.
Okay.
My bad, Aysha. That's so fucking easy. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Michael.
Okay. This is gonna seem like it's coming out of left field a little bit, but when I was thinking about my vote, looking at everyone, I feel like there's somebody that I've expected to hear more from that we haven't, and so I actually voted for Taran. I feel like, I don't know. I know you know these games. I know you know all this stuff. I feel like there would be more that you're offering. So, and I feel like the Sabiyah just kind of felt like a pile on, like somebody within the Mafia heard a name that was getting some traction and people kind of jumped on that. So I don't know. I'm all over the place right now.
Okay. All right. Sabiyah.
I'm still Shauhin for the reasons why I said before. Sucks that y'all think it's me, but at the end of the day, he was acting weird. I know the guy. He was acting a little bit weird. But now that I'm in the hot seat, maybe it was just because he was in the hot seat. So it is what it is. But
Okay. All right. That's 3 votes for Sabiyah, 2 votes for Shauhin, 1 for Sharon and Taran. And now we go to Myles.
I think you're either a mafia or you're a not super helpful townsfolk. So I voted Sabiyah.
Okay, let's go to Hannah Chaddha.
Well, I have been on Gabe for the last 2 rounds, and Gabe is obviously not here, and he was not the mafia. Shout out, Gabe. The reason why I'm going with this person, honestly, it's because I very much trust my sister and her ability to read people. I don't know a lot about this person and the way that they play, but this says Sabiyah. I'm so sorry. I trust Simone.
Okay, let's go to Shauhin. Oh, Shauhin, you're muted.
I feel bad about this one. This one I actually feel bad about because I don't like this. And I feel like I'm almost a useful idiot to the mafia at this point, if this person's not mafia. But I actually like Michael's theory. At some point we should talk about that. But I voted for Sabiyah as well. I think it's probably the best read that
Okay.
I had afterwards, seeing them not be super stoked that the person didn't die.
That's 6 for Sabiyah. That's going to be enough, but let's get Keanu's vote also.
You know, Shauhin, if you didn't have such beautiful chest hair, I might vote for you. Oh, dude. But
What's happening?
I'll vote for Sabiyah.
To have been a
More on
fly
the
on the wall
Patreon.
at the Waffle House. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, Keanu, I'm sorry. Who was that vote? That vote was for
Sabiyah.
Sabiyah. Okay. All right. So, Sabiyah, the floor is yours to tell the group what your role was here tonight.
First of all, I want to say, so happy to play. This has been really, really cute. And it's one of my favorite shows or whatever. The last time I played this game with my friends from 45 did not go that well for me. So happy to be playing. But I just want to let you guys know that I am the Mafia. You got it right.
Okay. All right.
Good read.
All right, Sabiyah,
Yeah.
stick around with us. Everybody else, go to bed, you mafia finders.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh,
And
buddy.
Sabiyah, hold on, don't say anything yet. Let's let everybody also go off to Dreamland, and then we'll talk for a minute here. As everybody goes, and wow, Sabiyah, that
I
they
know.
clocked your reaction.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. I have a really very like, what is it when you like everything kind of reads across your face? I mean, you guys watch my
Mhm.
season. Like, if I'm surprised, if I'm like excited, it's
Yep.
like the poker face is not really my thing. So,
So that the doctor saved
Mhm.
Michael. And
right,
then
which was
Mike,
awesome. I mean, I was like, what? You know, which is it's cool, but like
Yeah.
that was like the fan in me, like wanting to be like, oh man, that was so awesome. Like, good read for
Yeah.
the doctor. I know that the read is the doctor is giving Myles. Is he the doctor?
Miles was the doctor. You're right.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And save
So
Michael.
honestly, that's why I was kind of pushing for it to be him to
Yep.
go, because I had like a deep feeling that he was a doctor. But at the end of the day, we were kind of letting Hannah run the votes. I should have maybe taken more control. I don't
Yeah.
know.
What'd you think
But
about Hannah voting for you?
smart. Honestly, I feel like Jerri throwing her vote on Sharon, knowing that I was in the hot seat, was kind of weird. I felt like she should have went with, the majority to kind of save me.
Mhm.
So after, Hannah had the last vote, it kind of was just like, she got to do what she got to do, like to self-preserve. Like at some point when you're on the mafia, like you have to go into self-preservation mode. And I was dying, I'm like, I'm going down, burning ship. So I'm no hard feelings, but it was kind of just like, that's how you know you're cooked if the mafia voting for
Yeah.
you.
What about it was your buddy Shauhin, your
Yeah.
friend from the new era, who was the
I
person
know.
who clocked you.
So that was like, okay, I kind of tried to bring up the fact that we know each other to make it seem like, all right, well, maybe he's just saying me to kind of get the vote off of him, which was obvious and true, but it just didn't read over well. It's so hard to, and I mean, I can't wait to watch you on, I don't know if we can even say,
You can
but
say it.
Traders, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's so interesting to try to get the vote off of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you avoid feeling desperate? How do you avoid looking defensive? And that's why I even said that. I'm like, I know this is going to come off defensive, but everything that you're accusing me of is something that you're actually doing right now. So hopefully
Yeah.
the traitors or the mafia, you know,
Well,
can...
in this game, it's really hard. That is the toughest thing of like, once people say it's you, there's almost nothing you can say to
There's not
change
enough
anybody's
time.
mind. Like, no matter what you say, they go, oh, okay, sure.
Right.
Like, that's exactly what you would
Right.
say.
Even if you
So-
got charm despairs, at that point, it just seems like it's even more, you know, divisive, manipulative,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's tricky.
Mhm.
All right. So, Sabiyah, thank you so
Yeah.
much for playing.
Of course, Rob.
Always great to
Anytime.
see you.
Always.
Okay. All right. Take care,
Yeah.
Sabiyah. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. So, let's bring back our hot doctor.
Hot doctor time.
Doctor on a heater.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Myles.
Shit, sorry. Pew, 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 pew.
Look at you.
Doctor save, baby.
Look at you.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that, with how that round went. I'm gonna be honest. I thought Sabiyah was innocent. I thought for sure I'd picked like I had the mafia down to like 3 people. But the fact that Sabiyah has gone has thrown everything out because I thought for sure it was Shauhin. But I think I actually might. This because I can't protect Michael again. Again, I don't know if there's I think Michael's just dying here because they know that they can kill him again. But I'm probably gonna protect. I think I'm gonna protect Shauhin. But yeah, I have no idea who the others are now because all my theories are now gonski.
Okay. All right. So a save of
Shauhin.
Shauhin. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Myles. Okay. And let's go ahead and bring in only 2 mafia. So
That's it.
sad.
Oh Lord.
Our mafia is now a duo.
Yes. Do we get to recruit someone like traders?
No. Just a regular mafia game.
Jerri, and then there were 2, a legend and a girl from Chicago. That's me. I'm the girl from Chicago. Okay, well, it's unfortunate that Sabiyah is no longer with us. I did vote to get rid of her because I kind of felt like it was a sinking ship.
Yeah, no, I definitely, I was going to jump on that too, but I just, I don't know. Right now I'm sticking with the, I have no idea what I'm doing card. It seems to be working.
Well,
I mean,
okay,
it was
so
a little out of left field voting for Sharon, and I hope that didn't bite me in the ass, but I guess we'll find out.
I guess just trying to anticipate what's going to happen in the next round. There were 3 people who did not vote for Sabiyah, and I think those are the 3 people that are probably going to be looked at the most. You voted for Sharon, kind of came out of left field. Michael voted for Taran, but of course we know Michael is innocent. And Aysha voted for Shauhin. So I do think that the heat is going to be on you and Aysha. Something that Aysha said was, I'm not voting for Sabiyah. I don't think it's Sabiyah, but she didn't really give an explanation as to why, so I think we could use that against her. I do want to leave her in to take the heat off of you.
Okay.
I also think that with Shauhin, I'm probably going to say something about how, like, you know, I was kind of swayed off of him because he was the one who threw out Sabiyah's name, but did he feel like it was either him or someone else, and so he had to throw out a name? Maybe he is Mafia working with Sabiyah, so he had to sell out one of his own so he could kind of fly back under the radar. I think that's something we could talk about. I do think, and just shut me up if at any point I'm getting way too into this, but I think we need Myles gone. Myles is our mobilizer. Myles talks a lot. He has a lot of credibility. It seems as though the suspicion is off of him. And so I don't think we need him anymore. In fact, I'm threatened by him.
Let's get rid of him.
Okay.
Yeah, that would
Amazing.
make me feel better too. He's
Okay.
he's very cunning.
All right. Locked in?
Locked and loaded.
Okay. And yeah, I think let's bring him in because we're gonna say the noble doctor. Did he ever try to save himself?
Not even once.
Well, he didn't even do it once. And he could have, but he didn't. Myles,
Damn it!
you flew too close to the sun.
I
What
know,
are you
I was-
doing? You gotta save yourself one of these times.
I know. I was thinking like surely they just go for Michael again now that they know that it's clear, but that's probably smart. I had finally gotten to the spot where I think I was fully clear. That was stupid. I should have saved myself there. Damn, I could have gone 2 doctor things in a row. Oh well. It was fun.
Listen, hey, you really ate on you. Did he cook or did he eat? Would you say, Pooya? What's the official thing?
You know, sometimes chefs tend to cook for others and not feed themselves, but I feel like you fed everybody, including yourself.
You saved Michael. You got Sabiyah voted out because of that. That's listen, job well done.
Yeah, too good of a. I did the too good of a faithful thing. I should have just been like kept my head down and not said anything, but I can't do that.
So who is left in the Mafia?
Okay, so that round completely screwed my head on my mental image of who it is. I feel like Sharon's good. I feel like, I mean, it could have been a really big brain play. Shauhin's smart enough to be able to be like, okay, let's shove it over and get myself a clear. But if I had to guess, I think Jerri's probably one of them. I feel like one of Hannah or Simone, I'm not sure which one would be my pick. If I had to guess, it'd be Jerri and one of Hannah or Simone.
This is why they had to kill you.
Did I get them?
Yeah, Jerri and Hannah.
Oh, damn it. Oh, and I was going to push really hard on Jerri next round as well. Damn it.
Okay.
My plan was to push hard on Jerri and then self-protect next round.
Okay. Well, listen, Myles, you did a lot. Anything else you want to tell people?
No, it was a fun time. Thank you for having me.
Kuah, anything else for Myles?
Nope, just absolute pleasure to have you here. And you're the only one that's going to have a rest of the day here. Most of us are going to end up clocking out for the night. So.
And tell your parents, you know what, Mom and Dad? I was a doctor and I saved a life today.
Cheers.
It was, I made a noble sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because I saved Shauhin. Okay.
I should have saved myself.
All right. Listen, you took an oath. All right. Myles, thank you so much.
Yeah.
See ya. Bye. All right. Let's go ahead and let's let Myles leave, and then we'll bring in everybody, tell them the sad news. Okay, welcome back, everybody. And today I do have the sad news to tell you that our friend Myles, the Australian Survivor winner, did not win this game. He's not with us. RIP Myles. And so we'll be back in 5 minutes to hear who is going to be expelled next.
Damn.
Is it okay if I go, just because I haven't really gotten the chance to talk and I like to be polite and let other people talk. Wait, Myles is still in the room?
I think they can still hang out.
It's the ghost of Myles. He can hear.
Oh, and
he
Sabiyah's
can still hear
too.
and see us. Yeah.
Not the ghost of Myles.
But he's not allowed to talk anymore.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
What?
Well, that's a bummer, Myles. We miss you wherever you are. No, I'm just kidding. I'm being dramatic. Okay, so I've been just taking notes in terms of like who has voted for who. And the 3 people last round who didn't vote for Sabiyah to go home were Jerri, Aysha, and Michael. Michael, we obviously know, has been cleared by the former investigator, but Michael did throw out an interesting theory that I would like to hear more about this round. Jerri voted for Sharon. That's something else I would like to hear more about this round. Aysha, I remember you saying something along the lines of, I'm not voting for Sabiyah, I don't believe it's Sabiyah, but you never really offered an explanation as to why you thought that. It sort of seemed like you were just trying to redirect for the sake of redirecting. Something else that I wanted to bring up is sort of my conflicting feelings about Shauhin, who is in his 5th outfit change of the night. He was the one who initially threw out Sabiyah, which ended up being very helpful. So thank you, Shauhin, for that. But I'm also wondering, could it be because he's potentially the Mafia and maybe felt like it was a sinking ship, and so he wanted to sell out one of his own? Okay, no, I am being accusatory, so I'm sorry, Shauhin. But
Okay,
I almost
so-
felt like that could be the only way for a Mafia member to fly back under the radar. So I'd be interested to hear from the 4 people that I kind of just called out.
Let's go. You want to go in order? Michael, you were first on the list.
Yeah, I can go
Sharon.
quick. So mine was 2 things. Like number one, yeah, what I had said, like I expect more from Taran. I think we hear his opinions on all these games, and I feel like we haven't heard a lot of opinions. Second, I know that I can naturally be a little more quiet in groups of people that I don't know. So in these games, I don't like to go after somebody for that reason. So that's why I didn't want to pile on Sabiyah, because I was like, I don't like when that happens to me. So I was like, and I was like, let me throw another name out there. Like, in case I am murdered tonight, then hey, there's another point of conversation for the town to go off of. But that was just kind of my thought process.
Mine will be super quick too. Shauhin was talking and he was getting a lot of heat, but I had really suspected Sabiyah, and I wanted to clarify why she switched her vote from the first round to the second round. And so and that's why I said, I'm trying to help you, Shauhin, help you put sus on Sabiyah because she was a traitor or whatever, Mafia, sorry. So that's it. That was the explanation.
And then I'll go next. Yeah, I swear this game is like traders on crack. It's moving so fast. I feel I feel so out of my element, which is always awkward to say. But when I had to vote, I think I voted first. I was a little panicked. That's why, Sharon, that's one thing you said, just like
it makes sense. And
yeah, I'm
I'm
just gonna
honored.
stick with it. Yeah, that's where that vote came from.
Yeah, so I said that I wasn't voting for Sabiyah because just that, like, it felt like a pile-on. And the only person I voted for this entire time is Shauhin. So the fact that he was the one that initiated that, and then everyone else like, oh, yeah. Then it was like, well, I don't have any evidence to not think it's Shauhin. And so until it felt like that was confirmed, then I was like, okay, then I could see Sabiyah potentially. But y'all are right.
I want to clarify. I thought it was Sabiyah because she didn't have a reaction. She had a negative reaction to finding out that someone got saved. And I called that out with evidence. And I don't know if someone else confirmed that they also saw it, but I feel like they did.
Simone did. And
yeah, exactly. So I feel like I should be in the clear along with Keanu and Michael. I'm down for the sus to still be on me. I'm not like, gonna lose my mind about it. But like, I do think that like it would be foolish to vote out someone who just was the leader of the charge against somebody else. And you took the note on who didn't vote for Sabiyah, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay. And voting one of those people out makes sense, except for Michael. That leaves Jerri and Aysha. And so if we were going between those 2 people, we've also lost our leader. They just killed our leader in a way. They killed Myles.
Oh, Myles left.
Huh? Like
he said Myles left. He said I'm done.
So I think that I'm okay voting either one of those ways.
I also think that
agree.
it doesn't make sense to vote one of us two, and that's really weird of you to say, Taran, because you know that Mafia would vote for one of their own if everyone is directing towards a specific person.
I don't think it was like enough of a consensus that all 3 Mafia or 4 Mafia or however many Mafia there are would pile all of their votes on. I think the odds are very high that one of the 2 that we know isn't good is that at least one, if not both, are Mafia.
Well, I mean, what's to say Shauhin's not Mafia then?
It's Jerri.
That's Jerri. That's what I've been saying since night 1 or day 1.
I just don't want to believe it because I love him.
It ain't me. I love you too, baby, but it ain't me.
All right. Well, it is time once again to cast our votes for who should be expelled from the town. So we ask you once again to write the name down of the person that you would like to see leave, and then we'll ask you to show it to us here as we have just 9 votes. Let me know once everybody's good. Keanu is good. How's everybody else doing? Simone is good. Aysha is good. Michael's good. Shauhin is good. Jerri's good. Taran is good. Okay. And Sharon, Yes. Okay. All right. Let's go this time. Shades of Survivor 49. Let's go bottoms up. Let's start down with Keanu first.
All right. I think Michael might be onto something with the whole Taran thing, so I'm gonna go for Taran. Sorry, bud.
Okay. All right. 1 vote for Taran. Chaddha. Hannah Chaddha.
Oh, I was like, which one? Me. Gotcha. Okay, so I was the one who kind of postulated the theory about how one of the people in the previous round who didn't vote out Sabiyah could potentially be Mafia. Taran kind of talked about the statistics and the probability behind that. Aysha, your comment was just a little off to me, and I appreciate the fact that you clarified where that was coming from, but again, that comment just kind of stuck out. The fact that you were like, I'm not voting for Sabiyah, and there wasn't really much more provided. So I'm really sorry, Aysha, I voted for you.
Okay. All right. Shauhin. Hello, Shauhin. We can't hear you.
It was something that you said at the very end that clued me off that I think it is you. And it was throwing sus on me at the 11th hour when I don't think that I'm getting a whole lot of votes. Just doesn't seem like the play. So I voted for Jerri. I think Jerri is the Mafia, and I think it would be excellent for her to be that, because everybody wants to see Jerri be the villain.
Okay, Michael.
Okay. Well, I feel like my theory didn't fully get explored this round. I think we kind of ran out of time, so I didn't want that to slip off. And I also just wanted to save paper, help the environment. So I kept the same exact vote. Sorry, Taran.
Okay. All right. Let's do Simone.
I'm so sorry to do this as well. Something that threw me was right after we had all come back into the chat room, this person had a slight grin on their face. It could be because A, should start, they're just so happy to be here and so happy to be playing. Or on the flip side, they have just pulled off a successful murder. I may be eating my words, but for now, Taran, I'm so sorry.
Taran. Okay.
You probably are just really happy to be here and playing, so I don't know.
I just want to address to the chat that I've been trying to go off of what you're seeing on YouTube, but what I'm seeing on my Zoom is not the same order as you are. So please don't read anything into the order. I'm trying to do the order that you're seeing, but my screen is not necessarily, the boxes aren't in that same order. Okay, let's go to then Taran.
Okay, I was worried the game was broken because I feel like I have a pretty decent theory. I went with the person I was least secure about. I went with Aysha, but I'm hoping it's Aysha.
Okay. Let's go to Sharon.
I'm sorry, there's not a lot to go off of. I'm just looking at voting patterns and sort of the answers. I love you, Aysha.
Oh. Okay, it's 3 votes for Taran, 3 votes for Aysha. Aysha, let's go to you.
Well, I'm voting for somebody who I wouldn't have voted for them unless they said one thing. They said one thing that they are. Listen, this person is very smart and is very intentional with what they do say. So you agreeing at the last second, Taran, when you could have just not said anything.
It was
me knowing that I'm the
up.
town. So I voted Taran.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's why I was suspicious of you, Aysha.
All right. Jerri, there are 4 votes for Taran. There are 3 votes for Aysha. And you have the final vote.
Yeah, so I'm voting for this person because they tried to throw me under the bus and it's just tit for tat. Shauhin.
Wait, this is another Dolores Tom Sandoval situation. Yeah. I fear.
Yes. Okay.
Good.
All right.
It broke my heart.
Ultimately, Taran, you have 4 votes, and that is enough. So can you please tell the group what your role has been tonight?
My role has been that I did not want to die first. I did not want to die early. And I thought that I should maybe come out this round and be more aggressive, but I was sure that nobody would be dumb enough to not vote for one of the two people who didn't vote for the guaranteed Mafia last round. So with that being said, I'm not going to give you my theories on the way out. I'm just going to say I'm not Mafia.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Taran.
Let's, Taran, you stay here with us. Everybody else, go to bed.
Bye, Taran.
And we'll check in the great Taran Armstrong. I have to say, I did not see that coming this round. Where
Me neither. That's why
yeah.
I didn't play more aggressively. Oh.
All right. So, what if I told you you were in the right ballpark?
Jerri and Hannah.
Yeah, you got it.
You were
right.
for sure because like Aysha was so
Aysha.
on me for no reason. My logic was so good. I didn't really I didn't understand why she would think it was me so much. It couldn't be Michael or Keanu. I was sure it wasn't Shauhin. It had to be at least one of Aysha or Jerri. I was hoping it was both. I was really hoping it wasn't Hannah because I really didn't want to have to go after her.
Yeah, what did you see from Hannah?
Sabiyah reacted so big when Hannah voted for her. She was like so shocked about it. And then Hannah immediately took control in the next round. And I was like, oh, I really don't want it to be her.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, Jerri, Hannah, Sabiyah. Myles was the doctor, saved Michael that one round.
Okay. They went, okay. The round that nobody died.
Yeah. Myles could have saved himself. Did not.
Yeah.
Not once.
My only regret is that, listen, Rob, last time I played this game, I came in, I wanted to be entertaining.
Yeah.
I got immediately voted out. I know how this game works. The people who speak up are all the people who get voted out in the first few rounds. And then for some reason, I wasn't dying at night. And I was sure that was because I kept saying people's names that weren't traitors, Mafia. And so I was like not expecting to survive that long. And I was like, okay, which round am I going to really come out and be more aggressive? And like, I apologize. I feel like I wasn't entertaining enough, but I really thought I'd have one more round.
Listen, don't apologize. That you did great. And you were right there. How do you think, give me the breakdown of, like, you're so good at prognosticating these things. How's the rest of this game going to go?
Well, genuinely, my biggest fear was that I'd have to start targeting Hannah. And so I'm kind of glad that I don't have to. I thought when Simone was saying she saw someone smirk, I thought she was talking about Hannah. And I was like, oh no, she thinks it too.
Yeah. Do you think that Hannah needs to murder Simone, or is it good to just have a vote that Simone's never going to vote for Hannah?
My theory would be that Hannah felt like she couldn't not support Simone on the Sabiyah vote, and therefore had to, and it surprised Sabiyah. And I think she did that to help ingratiate herself with Simone. Because I think she's working to play Simone. I assume she'll have to take her out eventually, but like even more importantly, they kind of have to take out Michael and Keanu at some point because they're just game cleared. So that's why I also felt like I was probably safe for murder this night. Because I figured they'd probably now take another shot at them at the very least. But yeah, I feel like it was unlucky for them that I got voted out here because I was very happy to take a little bit of heat to not get voted out. And I think that Michael and Keanu would have still been on me. Now they're going to point elsewhere and they're guaranteed good. So I do think one of them has to go. Shauhin, I think, will be on Jerri, but I think Hannah might be in the clear if she can hold on long enough.
Yeah. What do you think they do with Aysha?
I think they have to keep Aysha for now. I think I would be surprised if they didn't go Jerri next, or Aysha. Just because you kind of have to. And if they go Aysha first, which they probably will because they've got votes loaded up, they've got at least 2 locked in potentially for Aysha, then that's a full round clear. Once you go through Aysha, You might then go to Jerri, or you might come off of Jerri. Either way, if they get Aysha voted out next, they're in a great spot.
All right. Pooya, anything else for Taran tonight?
No, Taran, I remember that game that we both played. We were immediately looked at because we didn't see the Zoom
Tech
login
issues,
thing
yeah.
correctly
Oh, yeah.
and got accused of tech issues.
Oh,
and then
man.
we both went out very early. So it's good to see you a little deeper in the game, man.
Well, man, the amount of times I was like holding this book up for a long time and then realized, I shouldn't, because I didn't want to stand out too much. I was really just playing to survive, which clearly didn't work. But I really wanted to at one point be like, oh, sorry, guys. I'm just reading my USA Today bestselling novel Behind the Mirror while the night was happening. What are we talking about? But I was sure they'd vote me out if I did that first.
All right. Well, listen, they vote you out anyway. So
They
doesn't
did.
matter.
I
And you
really
did it
didn't
now.
expect so many of them. I really thought I had at least a tie on somebody like Aysha or Jerri.
Okay.
Oof.
All right. Well,
I should have
Taran,
known with Keanu in the game.
thank you so much. Talk to you soon. That's right.
See you later.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to, I don't need to talk to the doctor. We'll go right back to the Mafia and see what they want to do next. All right. All right. Nice little bounce back day for the Mafia.
Yeah.
Got out a strong player in Taran.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, Jerri.
Who's next?
Nice job. Nice job evading eviction. Okay, well, Jerri, what are you thinking?
Good Lord. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Shauhin wouldn't work now because they would definitely come after me.
I do have, okay.
Someone in mind?
I have two people in mind. I was gonna say Shauhin because he's threatening to me, but because he threw out your name, I think that would be too obvious.
Yes.
There are two people, and one of them is actually my
sister?
blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first person is Michael. Only because Michael was the one who threw out Taran's name. Taran's now gone. So it's not like we can use Michael to get that theory to pick up traction. He's very, very smart, and I do think it's just a matter of time before he says one of our names. And we know he's innocent. So, you know, unless he's the doctor, that could be a possibility as well. The next person is Simone, and I hate to do that because it's my little sister and she was so excited to be here, but I don't think anyone would ever throw out her name, and I think it's only a matter of time now that we're down to 8 people before someone says my name, and so I need a stronger defense. And so but either way, I think Simone, Michael, and Shauhin need to die. Oh wait, that sounds so bad to say. Not in real life.
Not in
the
real
game.
life. Come on, it's a game.
It's just my sister. But I think Simone, Michael, and Shauhin need to die.
Right. I think Michael might be the doctor. Oh wait, did we already decipher he can't be because he would have then saved himself? Is
No,
that-
he did save himself one round, or someone saved Michael one round.
Yeah, I think he's the doctor.
Okay. So do we go with, I mean, either way, I think Aysha will be the target next round. So I guess between Simone, Michael, Shauhin, who would Aysha kill? Because Simone and Michael both voted for Taran. It's not like they even voted for her.
Yeah. Well, it can't be Shauhin because that would definitely put some serious heat on me. I don't know, your sister, it almost seems too obvious since nobody's really brought her name up as kind of a throwaway for you
So
to really throw people off the scent.
do we try Michael then and just hope that he's not the doctor / hope that he can't save himself this round? Or
Yeah.
what do you think?
Yeah, I think Michael's probably he hasn't said either one of our names either, so
Yeah. So, okay. If he stays, then he stays.
yeah.
Okay.
And then as
Okay.
soon as your sister says something sus,
Oh God. Simone, if
Okay.
you're watching this back, I love you.
All right, that's locked in. We're Michael.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mafia.
Thank you.
Okay. And then let's go ahead and bring in Michael Bruner.
Yep.
Michael.
No.
Sorry.
I've been recruited?
Nope. They got you. You're dead. So
Oh,
dead.
no, I knew it was coming.
Yes. How did you know?
Well, so Keanu clearing me in the beginning was good to not get voted out.
Yeah.
At that point, I was like, well, I'm going to get murdered. So that's kind of why I was throwing random votes and trying to, because I was like, if the Mafia think I'm a bad townsperson, maybe they'll keep me around longer.
Listen, I know this is bad news, but if I could contextualize this for you, that this isn't even the first time the Mafia tried to kill you.
I thought so. I thought that they killed me the first time that I got saved.
Yeah. And
Oh, well, that
do
was
you,
nice.
do
Whoever
you know who
saved
saved you?
I have no idea who the doctor was.
It was Myles.
Oh, thank you, Myles.
Yeah. And then didn't save himself next and should have.
Yeah, that kind of hurt losing Myles. He was not afraid to get the conversation going.
Okay. So tell me, Michael,
Yes.
who do you think is the Mafia?
So I had a couple theories. I did think Sabiyah was, and it was strictly technical because we came back from the first night and she was turned the wrong way. And I was like, I think your settings stay the same. So were you like grabbing your foot? Like, I don't know. So I did think it was
I
her.
feel like that's happened so many times with her.
No.
I don't think that
Well,
there's anything to that.
I stumbled to the right conclusion
Yes.
somehow, but I
Happy
didn't want to vote
accident.
for her because I was trying to throw him off the scent. But I do think there's a good chance that Aysha could be Mafia. Just the fact that she voted for Shauhin all those times, and then just this last time flipped for Taran. The way that Jerri just like threw Shauhin's name this last round, like right at the end, I was like, maybe. And then I was also a little suspicious of Simone. Her going for Sabiyah, like after everyone else had already said her name, I was like, feels a little bit like a cop-out. I think she also voted for Taran randomly this round. So those are kind of my top suspects.
Okay. Yeah. So not the right Chaddha.
Okay.
Hannah is in the Mafia.
Interesting.
And then I wasn't sure if you were saying either Jerri or Shauhin.
Jerri or Aysha, I was kind of between.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Jerri, the other member of the Mafia.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The way she threw Shauhin's name and he caught that, I think she's in a little bit of trouble. But also I couldn't write Jerri's name down. Are you kidding me? Not yet. I wanted to play with her a little longer.
Okay. Michael, anything else you want to tell people?
I'm going to do a plug for a game that I help with. If anyone loves Big Brother and wants to raise money for charity, there's a game in Minnesota. It's called Bits Brother. They are currently casting, takes place in the summer. Check them out, BITZ Brother. And if you want to apply.
Why is it called Bits Brother?
Their last name is Bits.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, check out the application. I helped out with it last year. It was a lot of fun. They raised a bunch of money for charity, and it was super cool. So
yeah,
that and go Mafia.
Root for the Mafia. All right. Well, Michael, it was great to see you. I'm so glad you came out to play with us, and hope you have a great holiday.
Yeah, thanks, you as well. Anytime.
Thanks, Michael. Bye. All right. Pooya, our town is getting so small.
It's thinning out, Rob. Let's temp check real quick. Who you got winning this?
All right.
Which side?
I feel like I would not bet against Hannah Chaddha. This is, to me, this has been such a delight to watch her play. I feel like that she always in Big Brother had, and she was younger then, but I thought she did have that killer instinct, go for the jugular, that side of her where somebody's like damn. You didn't really get The Amazing Race is not that game, but I always felt like that you could see that really just killer instinct, and I just feel like I could see her throwing Simone under the bus. We almost saw it today. I could see a scenario where it gets down to a vote where it's her and Simone. She's like, Simone, I swear to God, I swear on our family, like I am not in the mafia. And then she is. So I just think that that I would not bet against her. I think that Jerri is teetering on the brink of disaster with Shauhin. I think I would have just, if I was Jerri, just killed Shauhin, and then they're like, oh, come on, really? Real, like the old double bluff of like I it would be so obvious. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Because he's
Yeah,
not
no,
gonna let it go. He is
no,
like a
I
dog
mean, I
with a
think
bone.
I think at this point, if I'm Jerri, I'm worried this round. You have to really try and
Yeah.
survive it. But I agree, it's been a treat to watch Hannah
Yeah,
play the game.
and not to give away too many traders UK celebrity, but like sometimes you can do that and then get away with it for a while of like, but that would be so obvious. Like I wouldn't like why would I kill the one person that was saying it was me?
Right. And we'll see.
So, we'll see. Okay, let's bring it back.
Let's do it.
Hey everybody.
Hi.
And oh no.
Shauhin.
Shauhin. All right, so we're down to it's just 7 people now. Michael Bruner is not with us anymore. All right, let's give you 4 minutes.
Wait, what
to
about
discuss.
Keanu?
Keanu. Okay, woof, that's close.
Sorry,
I was
sorry.
like,
I'm like, somebody's
Kind
missing.
got smaller. Like we really zoomed through this. All
A
right,
double eviction.
double eviction night. No, only single eviction. Michael is not here with us anymore, and so we will be back in 4 minutes to talk about it.
Okay, can I please start? Because I was 1 vote away from going home. So we have 7 people left, right? Okay. The last vote was between 2 town, which we know Taran is town, and I know that I am town. And so we're way off track. The only people, there's 1 person that I'm unsure about. There's 3 people that's like completely unknown. Everyone else I feel like is confirmed town. The 1 person I'm unsure about is Jerri. And because I'm unsure about you, that makes the vote on Sharon, makes me think Sharon is town. But then also there's Hannah, Simone, and Shauhin. I think that with Shauhin, even though you initiated the vote with Sabiyah, I think that Sabiyah was just too stunned to speak. If you're Mafia and she's Mafia. So that's the only reason I'm unsure about you. But with Hannah and Simone, it just hasn't been confirmed that you're town.
Which is so fair.
As Simone would say, that's so fair. Did you want us to respond, or I guess for the sake of time, should we all just kind of throw out our theories?
Yeah, just I guess just theories.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at this point, yeah.
Okay. So again, I'm kind of looking for the people who voted for Taran versus the people who voted for you. I know Shauhin and Jerri have this weird Dolores Tom Sandoval-esque beef, so I'm not sure what's happening there. The people who voted for Aysha were myself, Taran, who's no longer with us, and Sharon. And then the people who voted for Taran, who ended up being a townsperson, were Keanu, Michael, Simone, and you, Aysha. So the fact that you didn't vote out Sabiyah, who ended up being Mafia, but then you voted out Taran, who ended up being town.
Yeah.
I just think that's something that we should look at. And honestly, because I kind of brought that theory to the forefront during the last round, I don't want to be messy and start saying other people's names. I almost want to see that theory through. So that's the only reason why I'm highlighting that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted to point that out because I've been taking notes.
Yeah,
Aysha,
I was. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Or Aysha, sorry. I was just gonna say, who were you originally gonna vote for? Because you said you switched your vote for Taran. Was it Shauhin?
I was just gonna vote for Shauhin again.
Okay.
Because I had no other, like, I know that Shauhin is smart enough to vote for Sabiyah if we hadn't gotten a Mafia at that point. We'd gone 2 nights without a Mafia. If we had gone another night without a Mafia, then there had only been 3 names at that point voted for, which we got out, Myles, Gabe got out, and Shauhin's name, right? Or I guess so 4 names. And so I wasn't looking past the potential of Shauhin to vote for another Mafia, especially with how
So we're
Sabiyah
super
didn't have
clear,
like
I didn't vote for
defense.
Taran, and Taran was a townsperson. Would have been very easy for me to vote for Taran, knowing that he's like it would have been smarter for me to vote for Taran if I was Mafia, and I didn't vote for Taran. I voted for Jerri, and I was between Jerri and Aysha.
But that's the
just
thing.
wanna
I
put that
also
out
think
there.
Jerri is Mafia.
Yeah, so just want to put that out there. Keanu, what are your thoughts? You're the person that we all know 100% is not, and I would like to hear from you.
Right. And that makes me feel like I'm next if Michael was last. So,
Right.
So
if the doctor's still alive, you should save Keanu or yourself.
All right. So I actually am on the Jerri train. I feel like it's obvious that I don't know what I'm doing. I actually feel like Jerri said she doesn't know what she's doing, but I feel like she kind of does. Some way, shape, or form. And she's just not being very vocal and just being okay with sitting back. So
I feel like I was also a useful idiot there in a way that if I would have voted Aysha, it would have been tied. And instead, I almost had a throwaway vote on Jerri. And I kind of feel like Hannah's theory is correct. And now that Aysha's still throwing sus on me after I voted for Taran, I am 100% not the Mafia. I think we should vote for Aysha.
Yeah, I
But I
agree
think
with
that's
that. I'm
weird
sorry,
that
Aysha.
y'all are gonna get out another town person, and it's gonna be 5 people with potentially 2 Mafia still in the
Why
game.
come for me? I don't understand coming for me when I got
I
Sabiyah
just told
and I
you who I
didn't
have
vote for
sus
Taran.
on. I've only voted for you up to this point, besides Taran. And then I also said Hannah and Simone are unknowns, as well as Jerri being, I'm like 70% sure that I feel like she is a Mafia.
I really have no idea
I
what
feel like there's not enough evidence
I'm
for
not
Jerri to be
faking.
Mafia. I mean, unless does anyone have
no,
evidence?
There's definitely not enough evidence for that. If anything, I feel like there's enough evidence for Shauhin. Honestly, I feel like if I was Mafia and in your position, you were one of the big names being thrown out, and all of a sudden there's like one thing about Sabiyah, and all of a sudden everyone's piling in on her, then you could very easily just like, all right, well, someone's got to go down.
Man, I don't know how to make it any clearer. I voted for why would I not vote for Taran? Taran was a townsperson. Why would I not vote for him to go home? Why would I all of a sudden throw sus on Jerri? That doesn't make any sense.
It is time to vote once again. Anything else you want to add, Shauhin?
No, just that it doesn't make sense. I made my point. If you guys don't buy that, it's okay. But I made my point.
Let's not throw away votes, please.
Right. And throwing away votes would be voting on me because I am town. So please think it through, because we're about to go into 5. If y'all vote me out, y'all are going to be at 5 with potentially, because we've only gotten 1 Mafia out. You're potentially going to have.
So we have 8 right now.
Oh, 8.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And 7.
I'm sorry.
Pooya.
Rob and Pooya,
Sorry.
Rob and Pooya, did you guys ever clarify how many Mafia are there, or is that unbeknownst to us?
We never said.
Okay, sorry. Taran, I think, threw out a number, so I wasn't sure.
It'd be hilarious if there was only one and they're just doing this. So we
I
can all
know.
fight
I
each
just
other.
feel like
And I
it
just
feels like the likelihood would be 3 or 4, but the fact that we've only gotten 1 makes me feel like 3. I just don't believe that there will only be 2.
I agree.
And I just want to say, voting for me, you're going to throw that away too. I actually do not know what I'm doing. It's not an act.
All right.
I support you, Jerri.
All right, everybody.
I wish I felt differently.
Can we get our votes in and thumbs up when we have them? Okay. And Aysha, I'm sorry again for doubting your math. I got thrown off when I said it was 7, and then Keanu showed back up, and I was like, "Oh no, it's 8." Okay. Keanu, good. Hannah, you're good. Okay. All right. Pooya, where should I start on the vote count tonight?
I mean, in my view, it's Keanu first. So
okay,
might as well go that way.
All right, let's go to Keanu.
All right. I threw 2 suspects out, so if I disappear, that could say something.
Okay.
But I wrote down Shauhin.
Okay. People were asking, what are you writing on? Is that like a date
Oh,
planner?
it's a you know when you get like planners and you get them like later on in the year, the beginning of the year it's empty. I'm writing on one of those
Wait,
pictures.
Keanu, same.
All right. So 1 vote for Shauhin. Okay, let's go to Hannah.
Thank you for saying my first name and not Chaddha, just for the
Yes.
Okay, so again, I think a lot of people have kind of thrown out various names. We've heard Shauhin, we've heard Aysha, we've heard Jerri. I think all of those are plausible suspects. I should even be a plausible suspect. Hello, we don't know who anyone is for sure except Keanu. I really just wrote this person's name down, Aysha.
Aysha.
Yes, because I wanted to see out that theory, and also just by way of the last 2 votes, Aysha seemed like the most likely suspect to me, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong, Aysha.
Okay, let's go to Shauhin.
I hate this. I believe you, but I wrote your name down, and it's weird. So I got a weird vibe on it, and so I changed my vote from the last time. I'm going with Aysha.
Okay, let's go to Simone.
I also may hate eat my words. Love your sweater. But Jerri, I am so sorry. I once heard this advice from an Uber driver once to always suspect the least suspecting people. And so I think that
Wow.
you're
From
a
an
lot more.
Uber driver.
From your
Yes,
Uber
this was
driver.
like a good 50-minute conversation. He was like, remember, like always have a cushion, always anyways.
Always have a cushion, like in the car?
Like always have like a cushion, so make everything like spotless, so then you have like room to have a cushion to fall back on, so then nobody will suspect you. He was talking about during chores, like always do chores so badly so that nobody suspects you to be good at them, and then nobody
What?
asks you to do them, but I figured that it could be applicable to this.
Wow.
What is happening?
This wasn't on The Amazing
Just
Race,
trying to-
right?
I like how we got there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, this was like on the way to summer camp.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Sharon.
Stressed.
I just don't know why they killed Michael. He hasn't voted once correctly. And I really thought Hannah or I was dying this round, and I just want to see it out. I'm so sorry, Aysha. I love you.
Okay. All right, let's go to Aysha.
Well, when I switched to Taran and Taran was town, I just had to switch back to Shauhin because I didn't feel like anybody else was voting for Jerri or Simone or Hannah.
All right, an interesting scenario unfolds as we have 3 votes for Aysha, 2 votes for Shauhin, 1 vote for Jerri, and 1 vote left, and it is from Jerri.
I agree here. I'd like to see this play out because I'm very curious, Aysha, if you might be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jerri
wrong, I'm
casts
gonna be
the
so
deciding vote for Aysha, who can now reveal to us her role in all of this.
Guys, it's been fun. It's really been nice playing with all of you. I was taking notes too, Hannah. We had some things we could compare. But I am indeed the town.
All right, Aysha, you stay with us. Everybody else, you go to bed.
Sorry.
Bad job once again.
Voting for you.
Aysha, you were getting increasingly passionate as the night went on. That they could not see what you were seeing.
Oh, well, because like I went a little too strong after Shauhin, like day 2, I guess. And then I was like, well, let me pull back. And then when I pulled back and didn't want to vote for Sabiyah, then that was like my downfall, apparently. But there's no way she's the only Mafia.
She's not the only Mafia.
There's other people to go after.
That's right. Who's in the Mafia, Aysha?
So I think the Mafia is Jerri, Sabiyah, and Simone.
You're so close.
I no, Shauhin. I clearly was voting for him the whole
you had the wrong
time.
Chaddha.
Oh, that makes sense.
Jerri.
So it's Jerri,
Sabiyah,
Sabiyah and
Hannah.
Hannah. See, no one was flipped. If I had pulled a Hannah for one, then I'm getting 2 votes automatically, right?
Mhm.
You bring family into this game, that's what's going to happen. Okay.
Hey,
And
nobody
then
was
it's
thinking
just
about that
like-
earlier. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, so if
You
even
always
if I
have a
had brought up
cushion.
Hannah,
That's what they say at the Chaddha house.
exactly. I have my notes that Hannah, Simone, Shauhin, Jerri were the ones I was unsure about. And if I had brought up Hannah, the one who
Mhm.
trying to take the lead to steer things, right? No one
Yeah.
was going to back me because of the Sabiyah vote.
I think you and Taran going after each other. I think that was really that was a big break for
That
the
derailed
Mafia.
the town. Yeah,
I can't
they
believe
were
Taran
licking
thought I
their
would be
wounds.
capable of killing Shannon.
Mhm.
Wow. I mean, I think
to
he's
be fair,
capable, but
to Taran, we did not. None of us thought Chappelle was capable of killing all the
Yeah.
podcasters, and he murdered them without thinking twice.
Yes, and
Fair.
also that Taran's case was that one of the people that didn't vote for Sabiyah had to have been in the Mafia. He just picked the wrong person in
Wrong
you and not
person,
Jerri.
yes.
Yes.
exactly.
Yes. And so
So, you know,
he
what
had
can
the
you
right
do?
idea. He just ended up with back in the wrong person.
Yeah. Hannah's smart. She knew what she was doing.
He's so smart. Yeah. All right. Aysha, anything else you want to tell people?
That was such a fun time. Make sure, you know, you listen to my coverage of anything right now. Nothing is on right
Yeah.
now. So just follow me at Aysha like Aysha, AYSHA like ASIA.
What are you doing for the Survivor finale?
I might hit up a Houston watch party that's been happening.
Ooh.
It's been growing. It's small but mighty. So I might stop by there.
Okay. All right.
I heard there's like
Aysha,
a brief interruption of the episode, so I don't.
We'll
That's gonna
talk to
be
you
weird.
soon, okay? All right.
Okay.
Bye, Aysha. All right, let's go and bring in our dynamic duo who are now closing in down
Very
to
close.
6, and it'll soon be 5.
Do the Mafia win if we get down to
Pooya.
5?
Yeah, Pooya, can you talk through the win scenario for the Mafia with 2 people?
I mean, I think straight up, if you two survive, because now we're down to 6, right? You murder 1. If they get murdered and aren't saved, you're down to 5. If you survive the vote of 5, both of you, and we get down to 4, it's over. You have won the game because you ain't voting for each other, I assume.
Yeah. So, Jerri, we just need to make sure that we're united for this next vote because we don't have the majority, but like we just need to make sure that those 3 don't vote together. You know?
That's usually what people say right before they kill their fellow traitor.
Mafia.
That's you know, that's fair. That's fair.
Well, I mean,
but we just have one more round to get through. Like that would be stupid for us to prolong it, you know.
I agree. I agree. My dog has to pee.
Okay, so who do we I'm just thinking about how we win this game, and that is to make sure that the 3 people who are left are very fragmented in the way that they vote. We cannot have them be a united front. So who do we take out to make sure that that happens? Jerri, I'm not trying to win this solo dolo. I'm trying to win this with a legend such as yourself.
Yeah, that's very kind. I'm honestly, and to just let you know, I've never lied to a single person on any of my seasons, even though I'm a total villain, quote unquote. So I mean, I'd love to go win this thing with you.
Let's do it.
So let's see.
Can we talk about who we should leave in? Because no offense, Keanu doesn't really know what's going on. So I say we leave him in. Simone, love her. I don't think she's voting for me at the end. And I think if I vote for someone, she may follow suit and vote with me instead of against me. So I think she could be another beneficial person. However, she did just write your name down, Jerri. So I do want to take that into consideration. Although if we kill her and she was your only vote, like
that, yeah, that's
yeah. So I feel like we leave Keanu and Simone in.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree with those 2. So Shauhin has had so much heat on him.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And Keanu's suspect of Shauhin. And
you just voted for Shauhin this last round?
who voted for Shauhin? It was just Keanu. But I think if we leave Keanu in and we leave Shauhin in, and you and I kind of, or at least just one of us hops on that bandwagon of voting for Shauhin and the other just kind of stays silent, then perhaps we could have a majority of the votes on Shauhin. We just need to convince Keanu that it's Shauhin.
All right, we do need a name.
Do we kill Sharon is my point. Because if we kill Shauhin, then we're kind of at square one. Like none of us have really had any votes against us. That's why I'm thinking we keep Shauhin in. So we let that continue.
Yeah, he's taken a lot of heat off of us.
Yeah.
I mean, so that just leaves Carol, correct? That's
Sharon.
it. Sharon.
Yep. Yep.
What about Colleen?
It's the menopause.
I think we kill Sharon.
Oh, okay. She's so nice. But yeah.
It's so nice. I mean, everyone's
all right.
so nice. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but is that gonna look weird? Because it's like kind of out of the blue?
No, I think she is the only person we can kill and still win this game with.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause everyone got it.
And let's try to vote Shauhin next round.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's convince
All right,
Shauhin.
locked in?
Yep.
All right. I'll see you out
Sharon.
there. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. There you go. All right. So just to get before we bring in Carol, let's just a Christmas Carol. So let's just talk through the scenario here.
Yes.
So then they're going to be down to what now? Just 5. And then if they make it through this vote, then we will say that the Mafia has won if either Chaddha or Jerri gets voted out in this next round, then the game will continue.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And then we'll talk through what that scenario looks like after that. All right. Let's go ahead and bring in it's Sharon.
Carol time.
Sharon, they finally got you. Hold on, you're muted.
Hi.
Sharon, it's your
Yeah.
exit interview now.
Yeah, this is weird, right?
It is weird. Right?
Yeah, I guess. Can I guess who they
Yeah.
are?
Tell us what happened.
I mean, I feel like Aysha could have defended herself better. I was like, what the? Because anyway, it's got to be one of the Chaddha sisters, and I'm leaning towards Simone because her votes were kind of all over the place. But Jerri could be in there too. I didn't suspect her. I didn't think there was enough evidence, but I could totally see her being a traitor, in there. And then Shauhin's just doing the most. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna say Simone and Jerri.
Okay, you're so close. And I feel like that we've heard so many people say it's a Chaddha sister and Jerri, and it is, but not Simone.
It's Hannah.
Hannah,
yeah.
I was wondering too if she was protecting me. I knew someone was in there that was letting me skate by.
She was your Mafia angel.
Yeah, I thought so for a little bit. Damn, Hannah.
Yeah. And yeah, Sabiyah, Hannah, and Jerri.
That's a pretty stacked whatever we call it for Mafia, not turret, but whatever.
So yeah, the Mafia hangout. So then we have in this round that there's 2 Mafia left. If either Shauhin, Keanu, or Simone.
This isn't gonna go well.
If one of them gets voted out next, the Mafia has won. Who you got?
Congrats
The
to
Mafia
Hannah
or the
Chaddha.
field?
Hannah Chaddha's winning. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There you go.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Sharon, anything else you want to tell people?
No, just check out my podcast, The Exclusive. I will be covering the traders. Rob, I hope we talk soon. And yeah, not too soon.
Not that soon.
Yeah, not too soon.
Okay. All right. Thank
Thanks
you
for
so much,
having me.
Sharon. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
All right. There you go. All right. Let's
Rob.
see what we know what the stakes are. top 5, baby.
Wait, who did we? Sharon.
Oh,
Sharon. Sharon Tharp is not with us.
It's
One,
you
two,
ready?
three,
Can
four,
we play?
5.
Okay. All right. So let's let you all have a chat, and then we'll come back in just a couple of minutes.
Wait, really quickly, if we can just have like a plan of action for this round. Can we hear from everyone at least once?
Yeah.
So that no one gets the opportunity to just hide.
Yeah.
And then with that being said, Shauhin, I think you were going to go first.
Yeah, I just think that if it wasn't Aysha, if it wasn't Aysha, then I think it's Jerri. I think, and I love you, Jerri. I don't want it to be you. And also I kind of want it to be you as well. Like part of me wants it to be you. It's not me. I have been trying to get the Mafia and was successful in calling someone out. I know that somehow creates sus on me, which puts me in a very weird position. Like if I didn't put the sus on them, we would have gotten nobody and I would have been out and I'm town. And so I think the best option is to vote for yet another person who didn't vote, who voted for Taran, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that, Hannah? So voted for a town and again voted for a town and did not still vote for a Mafia.
She actually didn't vote. Wait, I have so many notes. She voted for Sharon. Her votes are a little all over. No, you're so right.
Right.
I just wanted to kind of point out how Jerri is one person I can't quite put my finger on, and I only say that because her votes have been all over the place, and I'm not familiar.
Hannah, I'm gonna lose my shit.
You said what?
I said if it's Hannah, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Wait, why would you?
I know the most studious person, the person that's taking all the notes.
Yeah, there's no way, right? If that's her game, that's icon shit.
Wait, I'm sorry guys, but if you're familiar with my season, like you guys know, I'm a chronic student, so this is just
right.
They're saying that if you are the Mafia,
If you are,
they'd be
yeah, we're
so
just like
shocked.
I'm not saying you are. I'm saying
we become
if it's
reliant on you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I said we've become reliant on you.
I think we should definitely look at Hannah for sure.
I think you should too. I think
that's bait.
all
That's
of us,
called
except
bait, and Jerri fell for it. Jerri, y'all.
I do think that is a bit of deflection because we were talking about Jerri, and Jerri's like, actually.
Well, I think we should also look at Shauhin.
Mhm.
Yes, because typically people who are the Mafia are the first one to say it's not me. 100%.
May I have the floor here for a second?
Yeah.
Hit it,
All right,
Keanu.
so check me out. So Simone said, suspect the most unsuspecting person. And to be honest, out of these 5, the most unsuspecting to me is Simone. You seem like the sweetest person on the planet. Okay. And not only that, but I feel like you came in here with an ally already, a built-in one that's taken all the notes for us and is becoming extremely reliant. We're becoming extremely reliant on.
That is super fair.
That's just my 2 cents. I'm not saying it's either of you guys. I'm just saying that is a thing to think about.
Yeah.
Keanu,
no,
I know.
definitely.
Keanu, I know you're not. Keanu, I know you're not. I know you're not one. That's for sure, right? So we know that Keanu's not one. I in my mind know that I'm not one, and I know that I've gotten one. So I feel like I have a read, but I haven't had a good read since Sabiyah, and I feel like my opinions have been all over the place. Can you explain any more why it's Simone, Keanu?
Because she said straight up, like, suspect the most unsuspecting person. And I feel like out of all the people here, she's the most unsuspecting. I could not imagine her being a killer.
Her name has not come up once.
Yeah, and it hasn't come up once.
She's also voted for the traitor.
That is a good point. I will say, though, I do hold it very, very close to my heart that if I were the Mafia, then I would try to keep as many Mafias in the game to use as a shield rather than double crossing them. So then there would be more likely of a point for me to be guessed. And so since I was so headstrong with guessing Sabiyah, that is my personal reasoning why I am not the Mafia. Because again, I want to keep my team as big as possible, so then people are less likely to guess me. I wouldn't want to weaken them. Know what I mean? But I do think that's a good theory, Keanu.
Hate that answer.
Okay.
Very much.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm
Hannah?
going to say one last thing. Again, Jerri, you kind of confused me because, again, your votes have been all over the place, and I'm not familiar with the way that you play Survivor, so I don't know if the whole, like, what's going on is an act or not. I can't get a read on you, which is annoying to me. I do want to go back to Shauhin. And I only want to go back to Shauhin because Shauhin, you were one of the first names to be thrown out. And the fact that you have evaded getting voted out this entire time, if you are the Mafia, well played. That's masterful.
Right, but
You're-
I'm not the
wait. I'm sorry. But if you're not the Mafia, I'm really sorry. And it is kind of giving the American criminal justice system guilty until proven innocent. I guess you did vote for Michael, Gabe, and Jerri. And again, Jerri, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we do need to vote soon.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I guess the only thing that I'll say in my defense, because I think all of us should be suspected here, is going back to Keanu getting chosen as the investigator. Seeing as though there are like 9 Survivor players here and only 3 or 4 Big Brother players, I don't think it would make sense for me to choose someone as the investigator, knowing that the likelihood of him inquiring about me would probably be high because of that Big Brother connection.
You know what would make sense? The
Yeah.
Waffle House Alliance.
What's Waffle
Come
House?
on.
Between Shauhin and
Keanu
Keanu.
voted for me, by the way, just so we're super.
I did
the
vote for
alliance
him.
isn't very strong.
So
Like,
Okay.
I'm kind of
All
like,
right. We're going to stop it here. We're going to
Okay.
ask you to write down a name, and then you're going to give us a thumbs up.
okay. Wait, do you guys mean Waffle House the restaurant, or is that code
Yeah.
for something?
No,
Oh,
no. Waffle House
okay,
the
I wasn't
restaurant.
sure.
All right. So let me know when everybody's good and locked in. Okay. Need Chaddha. Okay. Hannah, Chaddha, and Shauhin and Keanu. Okay. Keanu, tell us who is on your date planner. Who do you have a date with?
Shauhin.
bro,
Okay.
what are you doing?
All right. Shauhin.
I picked Jerri.
Okay.
It's Jerri.
Let's go to Simone.
Jerri, I'm so sorry. Again, I still love your sweater, but I gotta trust my Uber driver.
Okay. Now let's go to Hannah.
Sorry, I'm just in the middle of taking notes. I hate that I'm living up to my stereotype. I voted for Shauhin only because I suspect you slightly more than the others. And if you are Mafia, well played.
Okay. Jerri, there are 2 votes for Shauhin and 2 votes for you. You cannot vote for yourself. So who did you cast the 3rd vote for Shauhin, or do we have a tie?
I cast the vote for the person who definitely dressed the part, and I do believe you are Mafia, 100%. And
Voted
well
out
played.
still hot.
Okay. Shauhin.
Wait, voted out still hot.
That's hilarious, bro.
Okay.
What?
Shauhin, can you reveal to the panel and everybody watching your role that you played here tonight?
Hey, listen, it was pretty obvious from the very beginning, okay? If you thought for 1 single second that I was not Town, then you're insane. I was obviously Town. I called out Sabiyah. What are y'all doing? Legit, what are y'all doing?
Wait, is there 1 Mafia left or 2 Mafia left?
He's not telling us.
We don't know.
Because if there's 1 Mafia left, then that means the game still goes on. But if there are 2 Mafia
that's
left,
right, Hannah. If there's 1 Mafia left, the game still goes on.
but
There
if
are
there
2 Mafia left. And with that,
Oh.
the game is over.
Keanu's.
And the
Hannah, what y'all
Mafia
doing?
has won the game.
Damn.
And so, let me just, okay. Let me go. Simone,
Yes.
Who is in the Mafia?
Again, strength of Uber drivers. Jerri, I'm gonna have to guess you. Sorry.
And who else is in the Mafia?
Oh, still guessing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because there's 2 people that are in the Mafia.
I don't want to say this if it's not Keanu. That would make me so sad.
Keanu, are you in the Mafia?
I am not.
Oh, Hannah, you got me so good.
Hi, guys.
Congratulations to Jerri and Hannah, who have won tonight's game of Mafia.
Keanu, I'm so mad at you right now, bro. I'm livid.
And I got to bring my sister and America's favorite player to the end.
Yes. Yes. My favorite part was at the end, Keanu, when you figured out that Simone, who told us the story of the Uber driver that said it's got to be the quiet one that you don't suspect is the and you felt like that was a confession. Could have been Simone.
Yeah. That was
It could have been.
Yeah, but you still
it
voted for
wasn't.
Shauhin. Why?
Look,
Why
she
Shauhin?
lived up to exactly. She definitely was not Mafia. I didn't think so, but I was
Yes.
like, well, she did say the most unsuspecting, and she is the most unsuspecting. to me.
100%.
Expect the unexpected. That's what they said.
And
Shauhin,
what helped bolster that was that she had a built-in ally from the beginning. And look at that.
That was a really good argument. I was all for that.
Shauhin, will you still go to the Waffle House with Keanu anymore?
Brother, let me.
No, bro.
If I pet that chest, you will.
Yeah, all right. Deal. Yeah, you pet the chest. We can go to the Waffle House.
All right, and welcome back to everybody. Okay, let me hear from Simone. How are you feeling to know that Hannah? Did you think she had this in her?
Well, I never underestimate Hannah's strategy. And so I definitely knew that if she was the Mafia, then she would be making it to the end for sure. But I also had a feeling that if she was a townsperson, she would be making it to the end for sure. But I also have to put this out there that Jerri was my second guess for the whole game. You could even see, like, I wrote it in chronological order, but then I changed it last minute to Gabe. So I've been on to her since the beginning, and then Sabiyah. So.
And Jerri, is this your first reality TV win?
Well, it depends on what you define winning as.
I define it as you the champion. It's a co-win, team win.
This was really fun, and the whole thing is I still don't know what the hell just happened. So.
Yeah. Okay. And Hannah Chaddha, look at you. You did the most.
Wow. Lots of good notes, I will say. We had some good discussions, the two of us. And
did you get a
for
vote the
turning
whole
on me,
game,
Hannah.
Let me look through my notes. I don't think so. Nobody voted for you the whole game.
Yes, Hannah.
I thought
She's the smartest person I know.
Yeah,
I went back and listened.
Sure she was going to turn on me. I thought for sure, but she didn't. So you
In fact, I don't think either Chaddha got to vote the whole game.
I went back and listened to some of the explanations for the votes, and Hannah's explanations for every single one were just like so logical and on point. And she just put out like, this is why we should like kill this person, and it was just the right one every time.
Yeah.
Okay. Pooya, you were here with me the whole time through. What do you want to know?
Well, what I want to know, I don't want to ask anybody who came to us after they got banished or murdered and said Simone is a Mafia. Said a Chaddha sister, but named Simone. We got a lot more Simones than we got Hannah's. What was going on there?
I said it because I felt like Simone's voting pattern was a little weird for me, and I thought it was one of them because I thought they were protecting me in there, and so I was never gonna say one of their names, to be honest, until the end. And Hannah just does a good job. Listen, I can't, Hannah, I got to give it to you. You're so good.
Yeah.
With Simone, she was the only one who had like 3 of the 4 votes correct, like in voting the people out. And so I was like, okay, she has some type of like control over like whatever narrative is happening if she is the Mafia. But the one thing with Hannah that I wish I brought up earlier, but there was never any sus on Hannah. So I was like, it felt like I was just accusing you because you were accusing me. But your reasoning for voting out Sabiyah was only that Simone you trusted Simone's judgment.
Oh,
And
I
was
wish you
like,
said that.
I was like, there has to be
You're
more than
right.
that.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Sabiyah also had a big reaction to Hannah voting for her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I missed that.
Well,
I
you know,
didn't see
Save
that.
myself.
it was such an impressive game from the Mafia, and Hannah, I feel like the only misstep the whole way through was the first time that you all went for the murder of Michael when Myles, the doctor, had had saved Michael that night. That was the only misstep, and it really cost Sabiyah.
It did, but then it kind of bought us time because
Yeah.
Michael had thrown out Taran, and so we were able to kind of go on that. We were able to follow that train of thought, which then led us to Aysha, so it worked out. Thank you,
worked
Michael,
out.
for your
I
service.
was so happy when Michael said my name because I was like, there's no way they vote me out next round because there's two people who didn't just vote for a Mafia and they're not going to kill me tonight. But that didn't work out.
Sorry, Taran. Once Keanu cleared me, I knew I was going to get murdered. So I was like, if I can be a bad faithful or bad townsperson, maybe they'll keep me around long enough.
Yeah, I was like, he's not voting correctly.
Yeah. So sorry, Sharon. I did not think 3 or 4 other people were going to vote for you that round. I was like, oh, like I good. And so sorry. That was my bad.
Simone, when you were saying that you read somebody when they came back from cameras, I was so sure you were about to say Hannah, and then you said my name.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. No, it genuinely seemed like you were again just so happy to like make it to the next round / like be in it, but I misread it.
No, to be fair to you, I think I might have figured out why, because I had scanned the faces. It was the first time I was able to actually tell who was killed before it was announced. So I noticed it was Myles before Rob said anything, and I reacted to it when I found out. And by the time Rob said something, I had like moved on.
True. I think that's what I caught.
I do have a quick question. When people were on their way out, did anyone or who guessed either myself or Jerri?
It seemed like a lot of the people said, like, when we said, okay, who's in the Mafia? They said, okay, Jerri and one of the Chaddha sisters.
Yeah, that was what I said.
But we must have heard that, what, Pooya, like 3 or 4 times?
Oh, definitely. Like, especially once we got down to the wire, those were very popular names that were out there. In addition to the person that people were voting for, that was not one of the Chaddha sisters or Jerri.
Yes. Okay, Shauhin, you got votes in every single round, but you never got banished up until right at the end. You were always like right there. Did you feel like that you were being sort of like built up as like this target, that a shield for the Mafia?
People just so scared of the beard, man. Just don't know
In fairness, you did dress like Jafar during
Well,
one of the rounds.
Very easy. 'Cause
A
you-
very,
I loved it.
you know,
you had
that
so
is a
much
sus,
attention on you. It was
you know,
easy.
villainous character.
Shauhin moving that vote over to Sabiyah when he had gotten all the sus for the last 2 rounds was very, very, like, I thought for sure it was Shauhin, and I was coming into that round being like, I'm going to drive it on Shauhin, I'm going to give him a chance, and he sent just all the votes over onto one of the Mafia. Which is crazy.
And then
I don't know
Yeah.
if he did that, but okay.
He was the first person
I
to
was
throw
the
out
first
Sabiyah's
person to
name.
put her name
He was
down.
the first person.
And then
Okay, fair.
Sharon absolutely made Sharon gave me the you
Yeah.
know.
That's it.
Yeah. No, Sharon,
And
you were
so
great
when
there
Simone
as
also
well, but-
chimed in, that's when I decided to vote that way too, because I was like, okay, a lot of people apparently have seen this.
Yeah, it's a big turning point in the game. I felt like also when there was podcaster on podcaster violence, when Taran and Aysha started accusing each other. It was another great smokescreen by the Mafia.
I mean, listen, it was a tough scenario. I was sure that one of, if not both, of Jerri or Aysha were bad. I didn't want to vote Jerri out. But all I was going to say is that it's got to be one of the two. But then Aysha so quickly was like, what do you mean, Taran? Why would you say that doesn't make any sense? I was like, what do you mean? That does make sense.
Because it felt like that wasn't enough to want to vote for me. Like with Jerri, there was other evidence besides just
yeah,
that.
I mean, I think that's fair, but I wasn't planning to vote for you.
Right. I didn't vote. Yeah, I didn't want to vote for Jerri, and I had suspected Jerri since day 2.
Why?
I just didn't want to
I
vote for
hate to lose, but
Jerri.
I love to lose to Jerri.
Oh, you guys.
That was an honor to be murdered by Jerri Manthey.
I
and-
agree.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
honored.
lose. That's how it should be.
I was
I
also
can't-
worried that there might be
guys.
4 Mafia and that it might be Aysha, Jerri, and Hannah. And so I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, Jerri, there was one really interesting conversation towards the end of the game where, and it might have been the last night or the second to last night, where you seemed like that you were a little concerned that Hannah was going to throw you under the bus.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that typically is what happens at the end. One of the Mafia goes after the other so they can claim the victory for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a little hesitant with you. I didn't, because I don't know you.
No worries.
But I want
Never
to.
before.
I think you should be healthily suspicious of all. But no, that's not the way
Did
I
the Uber
play.
driver tell you that?
Yeah, that was so funny. I was like, what is going on? But
I'll
no,
never forget that ride.
that's not the way I play, Jerri. I wanted
Always
both of
have a
us
cushion.
together.
Wait, Hannah,
thank
did you
you.
ever consider murdering Simone?
Yes, I did. Simone, I'm so sorry. I'm
You
so
did.
sorry.
We discussed it.
It was
No,
the
it's so valid.
it was the round in which we got rid of Michael and like actually got
Yeah.
rid of
Which one?
when we actually got rid of
Yeah.
Michael. So towards the end, I think it was like final 8 or something like that. And I sort of figured it would be a matter of time before someone did throw out my name. Luckily, no one ever did. But we were just talking about, do we get rid of Simone or do we get rid of Michael? And we ultimately decided, because everyone knew Michael was innocent,
Yeah.
there was no point in keeping him.
Yeah.
Michael was for sure the best
Yeah.
call there. Yeah.
And Michael, how did it feel to know you were such a popular kill target among the Mafia?
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised I lasted as long as I did. I thought every time we went to sleep, I was like, well, this is my last night. So every time I got to come back into the room was just a bonus. So I was at once, I had a split second of being appreciative that Keanu cleared my name. Like, good, they're not going to vote me out. And then immediately I was like, oh no, well, no, I'm going to get murdered. But so I was just trying to play for as long as I could.
I was hoping you would at least last a couple nights, so that way, you know, because obviously I knew I wasn't, and most people thought I wasn't. So I was like, there's 2 free spaces on my board.
Yeah, well, Keanu, I was like, with you and I, we're now both. We were like, well, we just set Keanu up to get murdered, and now whoever he clears is also going to get murdered. So I was like, we were playing on borrowed time.
I have a question for Keanu, actually. Keanu, do you really not, like, have you really never played this game before?
Right before I got on this call, I watched a 5-minute YouTube video.
Oh my God. I wasn't sure if that was an act, but I think your confusion during the game helped you out, because we were like, does Keanu know what's happening?
No, I really didn't.
And it helped you out too.
That's why I suspected Jerri. I was like, man, listen, if I knew what I was talking about and was acting like I didn't, I would be the perfect Mafia person. That's why I suspected Jerri at one point.
To be fair, that was what clocked Jerri for me, is that I was like, Jerri's way too smart to just have no idea what's going on here. She's just voting all over the place, and like, she's smart.
Right, like the Sharon vote. I was like, what? I was like, it has to be Jerri not wanting to vote for Sabiyah.
No, I didn't want to vote. Yeah, I think there was Shauhin too at some point. I was like, I didn't want to vote for Shauhin either. And I was like, you know what? I got to get over that fast, because it's going to blow my game up. And then you threw my name out there and I was like, oh.
Yeah, because it was you, huh? Threw your name out there, not because of nothing. I was
Sharon,
shooting straight.
What else would you want to ask the panel?
Oh, God, Rob, you're putting me on the spot. I'm not ready for. I'm still processing the whole thing. But
You're in player mode still.
I am. This is so weird, but I appreciate it. And yeah, I was gonna say something about Jerri, but I got. Oh, Jerri, were you? Because in the beginning you were also playing a little bit dumb. Was that on purpose? Okay, so yeah, didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I've played this game once on a cruise with a group of people in a room. So yeah, I wasn't playing that off of what I had.
Whatever. Bullshit. Jerry's a fucking savage. This is all nonsense. Can we stop it with this? She's doing this so that next time she's also Mafia. Nothing happens. Jerry, you're not fooling anybody. You're a fucking pro. This is nonsense. You played Survivor 3 times. You're a savage of the shit.
This is not Survivor. This is not Survivor.
Whatever. This shit's easy.
Can I ask Hannah and Jerry, that final round, obviously the plan was to get the votes on Shauhin because you for sure could get potentially Keanu. But then they both Keanu and Shauhin started pulling on to Simone. And I thought like, oh, are they going to maybe just vote Simone here if they've got these 2 votes? Did you think about that?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
I did, but I was watching Hannah.
You followed Hannah's lead, yeah.
I was like, yeah, she keeps going back to Shauhin. So
yep.
I also didn't feel like Shauhin was going to pivot away from Jerry. Even with Simone kind of being thrown out there. I didn't.
If I was pivoting to anybody, it would have been you, Hannah.
Thank you.
It's a little results oriented, but
anything else for the panel?
No, I'm very excited for if any of you are gonna end up.
Night.
I did the hat helped. The hat helped keep it together because it
But
was
the hat fits with the hair, but it was too tight regular.
Yeah.
So Liana bought Santa hats for the pal this week, but those were too tight. This is from another Santa costume I had for stream a couple years ago. This fits nicely.
I see.
So
it
did you forget it
looks-
existed?
It's very
or-
flattering.
yeah, thank you. No, I found it it was in my stuff, but with the move and all, it was kind of hidden. No, this was very entertaining. It was very fun. It was fun watching the Mafia tear it up, and then it was very fun watching like Myles not saving himself was bothering me so much. I was like, he is being way too selfless. Like I would have saved myself at least once. He never did.
At the point in which I saved. At the point in which, so I saved in the first night. Who did I save in the first night? I can't remember. Oh, actually, wait. I have my notes somewhere here. Yeah. I saved Keanu in the first night. Yeah, because I was just like, I just have to there.
Yeah.
Even though he voted for me the round before. But I saved Keanu night 1. I saved Michael night 2 because he was cleared. And then night 3, I saved Shauhin because I thought I would be able to I thought I'd be able to buy another round there, and I was going to go really hard on Jerry the next day and then save myself. I thought I was sliding enough and under the radar, but I should have just, at the point at which it's like I was part of the vote to get Sabiyah off, and I've cleared and I've covered Michael. I should have just protected myself there. I don't know what I was doing because I also at that stage I feel like I'd gotten pretty much cleared by everyone. But yeah, I think I just got cocky.
Wow, so you were coming after me right before you went out?
Yeah, I would have come out the next day and I would have just thrown like everything on you basically, and then I would have self-protected the following night. Was my plan.
Okay.
I love
that's how you win Australian Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a lot more protection in Australian Survivor.
By the way, Pooya, I did get a couple of messages from people on Twitter that did think that Mark Ballas was here with us tonight. So
this is a handsome guy. I'll take it. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
We'll run with
perfect.
that. Yeah.
All right. So I want to thank everybody who helped us behind the scenes with getting this going. I know that Brandon Donlin has been working for weeks on all this. I don't know if any of the people behind the scenes wanted to say anything. So Brandon, thank you for all of your hard work. Of course, we couldn't do anything around here without Sam Moore, who has worked super hard on keeping all this running. And then also like pulling all the levers the whole way through. Is Matthew Gibbs. Matthew, thank you.
Yeah, Rob, thank you so much for having me. This game was so fun to watch from behind the scenes, so appreciate y'all. I wanted to give a quick plug. I do have a YouTube channel. It is called Gibbs Games. We run social deduction live streams all the time. Every Tuesday, we play Blood on the Clock Tower. I'm jumping over there right after this. And then every so often, we do a game called Zoom Traders, where we play a Traders game on Zoom, and we are kicking off 2026 with a charity game featuring Survivor alum. So very exciting. Hop over there. Make sure to subscribe. Appreciate y'all.
All right, Thank you so much, Matthew. And thanks to everybody who joined us live. We appreciated all of the people watching in real time. It kept it so fun all the way through. And everybody who's watching us in the archive, be sure to hit subscribe. We're going to be live for the Survivor finale coming up on Wednesday night. So join us then. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody.